Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This podcast is made possible by the support of viewers like you. You can support this podcast on Patreon by using the Amazon links in our description section to do your shopping, by signing up for Loot Crate using our official link, or by contributing via Super Chat if you're watching us live. If you have a video or suggestion for the Drunken Peasants, please label it clearly and send it to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. You may also send fan art and pictures of you wearing or sporting our merchandise. Please do not send personal messages, as these will be deleted unread. Thank you for supporting the show. And with all that shit out of the way, here is the Drunken Peasants podcast. Cast.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants Podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist?
It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 394. I'm joined by Billy of the Fridge, Joe, and Mercedes Carrera.
Smoke weed every day. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I love that.
Welcome back, Mercedes.
See, I thought this was Jeff Holiday. Mercedes.
No.
I thought he finally went through with it.
Yeah, dyed his hair blonde.
No, it's not Jeff Holiday.
That's good for now. But Jeff will be getting the boob job, right?
Exactly.
He is?
I was told he was going to half transfer.
I didn't know.
Just the top half?
Just the top half and
Just
leave
the
bottom?
top half.
Is he going to leave the dreadlocks, too?
Oh, that wouldn't be right.
Okay.
That's appropriation. Mercedes, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, the one thing I wanted to ask you about is Operation MILF.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a website I started where I'm fucking U.S. military veterans.
I'm thinking of enlisting.
Yeah, U.S. military veterans always email me and they're like, hey, you know, I watched all your porn while I'm deployed. And they're not supposed to because it's contraband. So then they started sending me pictures of themselves and I was like, I would like to fuck these guys. And then I thought, how can I do that legally? And then I thought, well, I'll just put a camera on it and then put it on the internet. So that's how that happened. Yeah.
Nice.
So if you're a vet of the U.S. military and you want to fuck, just go to operationmilf.com and sign up.
Wow.
Huh. Have you ever thought about doing something with the Special Olympics?
Or the Coast Guard.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Why the fuck not?
How about the Boy Scouts? Something domestic?
I don't think I'm not that Hollywood to do the Boy Scouts. Yeah. I'm not a male or a producer.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch.
Oh,
so I'm going to get the shilling stuff out of the way really quick.
Oh, God.
DP on demand, 15% off, link in the description. Get the Onision private show, Brett Keane special, Paul's Gaming Weekly, Ask the Kirks. They're still accepting questions, by the way. Also, you can listen to the audio version on SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud. They treat us better than YouTube. And
donate
also,
150 and say you're in the military. Mercedes will fuck you.
I do
be in the military. Don't just say it.
214, man.
Wow, so you got to prove it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
No stolen valor, you guys.
Get your dad's fatigues.
No.
Wear those.
No, I want paperwork. I have a team of veterans working with me, so if you fucking lie, you'll get your ass kicked.
There you go. Anyway, also make sure you're still subscribed to us here on YouTube, or go over to Twitch. We're broadcasting live on Twitch right now for the first time ever. So simultaneous Twitch and YouTube. And I actually
so we need more shut-ins to watch this show.
I have it set up so we can pull up both chats right now. So here we are with
snap.
Hi everybody.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody out there.
Hey guys.
Mercedes looks fabulous.
Aw, thanks guys.
Yeah, you're already getting compliments.
Not
I'm
bad
seeing
before.
Joe is fucking hot. Mercedes looks fabulous. She looks gorgeous.
Who's the tranny with the headband?
That's not
yours.
a compliment. Everybody else is getting compliments. This is fucked up.
Voltaire knows what's up.
Yeah, the tranny with a headband is Billy. I'm a boy. I have a
Coming this
penis and all
summer.
that good stuff.
Joe
Please,
is
don't
8.
assume my gender just because I'm androgynous.
So we'll get back to the chat later, and we will also we're gonna do a contest with Streamlabs for the first time ever. The only requirement is you have to have a Twitter account, and you have to give me your Twitter in your Streamlabs. Don't put the @ symbol, just put like what your Twitter is, because I'm going to DM you a code to get DP On Demand free for 2 months if you're the first person with a $5 or more Streamlabs that gets the answer to our question correct.
And I have a bonus gift. I will.
Yes.
I will announce when the time is right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a HJ.
I hope it's a headband.
So at what we normally do at the beginning of every show that Billy the Fridge is on is we play cringy raps for him to look at. Here's a great one right here.
Hey guys, Josh Pearson here. So last night you probably saw that Eminem gets up at the BET Awards and proceeds to rip President Trump in a little cipher. Well, I doubt that there's many rappers waking up this morning ready to defend the president's honor, so I'm not even a rapper, but I had to go ahead and take a stab at it. Here we go. Hey Eminem, let me go ahead and spit at you. I'm going to tell you straight up, dude, you're so hypocritical, it's pitiful. You say that Trump's a racist, yet you call him orange again and again. I mean, last time
Is orange a race? Yes. Is Fierstein over here defending the Oompa Loompas?
He makes that argument that orange. Also, orange is a terrible word to use
is the new
because it doesn't
black.
rhyme with anything.
No.
Well, if you try hard enough, you can rhyme orange with like
porridge
and door hinge and porns. A lot of porns.
The shit's lit, dude.
Maybe shit's lit. Josh Fierstein is lit. No.
checked, isn't the definition of racism making fun of the color of a man's skin? But I know you're such a tough guy, yet when you battle, it's Hollywood, fake scenes, fake dudes, and film crews. Trump is fighting real enemies to America. ISIS.
You could tell he does this a lot.
Oh yeah, this is like his favorite thing to do, other than, I don't know, defend Christianity.
He does it in the bathroom mirror every morning while he's got a towel on.
I like to think that, you know, Josh here, he used to be a battle rapper, and he was so good at it that he defeated Satan in a battle, and then he became a priest. There's like a devil went down to Georgia type of thing, you know?
I think they wrote about it in Deuteronomy.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Let's see what else he says, because
North
I can't wait to
Korea
shit myself.
and fake news. Yet you call Trump a neo-Nazi. Dude, are you that much of a pinhead? I mean, put both of you in a police lineup. You're the one that looks like a skinhead. Yet you made your millions on the backs of young black men, infecting the minds of teens, your bar selling them drugs, sex, and sin. And now all of a sudden you care about gun violence.
There you go, Eminem. He's a slave driver.
I can't
You hear
believe
this
Eminem
shit?
just got wrecked.
Yeah, hallelujah.
It's better than Eminem's rap. It's much better.
Dude, I'm about to lose it. You're such a hypocrite because you glorify gun violence in every other line of your music.
Well, he glorifies all types of violence, not just gun violence. He's there for like rape violence, strangle violence, stab violence. I think Eminem even talked about shoving someone in an oven. I don't know. It's all types of violence.
Didn't he killing his wife once? That was a good one.
And he got back with her. They're together now, I think.
Or they got back together at some point.
You just gotta rap about somebody's death. That it's enough to just.
This song is so hard to twerk to.
Had skills as a young rapper. Why didn't you use them for good? Because let's be honest, your music has probably killed as many young black kids as your homie Planned Parenthood.
Oh.
Yet you bring up police brutality. Dude, is it even computing that you're mad at the same cops that you and your boys rap about shooting? And yet you say that Trump treats women bad. Listen to what your song says about females. Bro, you're so lost. It's like you're hanging out with Hillary's emails. And yet you're mad at Trump because he's
He
rich.
sat down and wrote this. This embarrasses me because, like, you know, he loved doing this, and this was his one chance to, like, show his true colors, that he wanted to be a white rapper growing up, but Bubba Sparks took his job. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for the boy that this is the last time he's ever going to be able to rap like this, because he's got to go back to church on Sunday.
Yet you rap about money. I mean, shouldn't he be your hero? Oh, wait, I get it. Y'all rappers just jealous because his bank account ends with 10 extra zeros. And yet you act like you fight for civil rights. Raise your black power fist like an OG. God. Yet let's research the records, because last time I checked, Trump donated more money than all of you to the NAACP. So while you used up your skills in your 20s... Didn't
he take a bunch of money away in funding, though, as well? Like there's... Look, I'm so mad at this right now. I always want to hate this guy for everything because he's a piece of shit. Yeah. But he always has the nicest hats, and this is probably the best Eminem fucking rebuttal diss you're gonna see from the from the right. Well, when I say best, it's because like so many of them are like closet rapper guys that couldn't rap because everybody they preach to regularly thinks rap is like, you know, I don't want to say it, but like they're all fucking like racist white dudes. Like, rap sucks. Rap is crap. Rap is crap. And this is his first time he gets to edge out of that zone.
I have another one that's like that. Hey, Mercedes, I don't know. For some reason, we're getting a lot of lag. Can I call you right back in just a second?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, like she was. I need to kill.
It also might be because her shirt was still on, so we'll try to take that off when she comes back.
That's part of troubleshooting.
Is there a reason why that Skype box always ends up on my face? Or are you planning on me showing my cock?
Do you keep your pants on?
I will.
Literally the worst human being, Joe.
Mercedes seems nice.
She's very nice. You're the worst.
Most porn stars, you know automatically they were fucked by their dad or a father figure. Her,
not all of them.
You wouldn't even guess.
No, this is not true.
I like her. Don't screw this up for me, Billy.
I don't think you should join the military.
I'm joining the military.
You're weak.
I'm totally joining the military.
You're weak. You have scrawny arms.
I got scars.
You have
scars.
No more.
You have scars? Oh, from on your neck from me beating the shit out of you the other night?
Yeah. People don't know this, but Ben and Joe got in a fight after last Friday's show because Joe kept his ass hanging out.
Well, you know, the important thing is I tried hard.
Damn, son.
Okay. Somebody gonna tell Mercedes that I won, or do I?
You did not win.
You did not win.
Proof you lost.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm
won
proud
very easily. Yeah, I had a baseball bat. He was tied up, and it was quite frankly no contest.
Like, you know what? I'm still proud of you for winning.
Thank you.
This is where Joe started cheating. Cheat, you big cheat.
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy.
That's what happens.
Then we got kicked out of the bar we were.
Well,
at.
yeah, the cops came, and then because
Ben and Joe were
we were having wrestling matches on the sidewalk outside of the bar.
Yeah,
and then the cops came and we left, and then Joe tried to puke into a garbage can, but just puked over it.
I missed it. The projectile went over it.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's a feat of physics. It's almost like a feat of strength.
Yeah.
See the
there's. That was after the
Joey.
second fight, though.
Yeah.
With all his soup on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
little Joey.
Oh.
That's why you don't mess with Ben, dude.
Yeah, don't fuck with me, dude.
Ben allows you to beat the shit out of him until you puke. Like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you must have been blacked out.
Ben,
You don't
yeah,
remember
you
what
were
happened
blackout
correctly.
drunk. Ben wrecked you.
Yep.
Sure.
This is 3 against 1, Joe.
You fucking lost so bad.
Whatever makes the fat beta feel more comfortable.
Ben's not that big.
No.
Dick.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
This is what you're
how was I
talking
going to start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. Eminem, you're named after candy. I saw you made a video about my daddy. Are you really that dumb, or did you relapse on the Xanny? Why don't you stick to songs about killing your mom like Bambi? BET, is that even still a channel? I'd rather waste my time watching white girls
Is
in
he a
flannel.
troll? Like, is he just doing this to piss me off? This is, like, there's no way that he actually thought to himself, I'm just going to do this and get views. Like, he's doing this directly to make me mad.
I never liked rap until this very moment.
I'll fucking choke you. I'll give you another scar on the other side of your neck.
It totally changes it, like it's an art form now to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That would be racist, so we're not going to talk about that.
Well, that would
but
be
if we
racist.
did, it'd be a lot more entertaining than your washed up Democrat talking point propaganda piece of shit you call a rap.
All right, I can't do it anymore. We're moving on.
Yeah, this week in rap was absolutely
Yeah,
terrible.
because of that.
Yeah.
And we already showed the
Yeah,
cringe video.
did you see the Eminem rap that he did?
Oh yeah, well I saw that one. Actually, you know, the only good rebuttal I saw was the Marine rapper. There's some guy who's a Marine, and he's a rapper, and he did a really good rebuttal. But we couldn't make fun of it because it's actually good. So.
Yeah, I had to pick the bad ones. There were a few good ones.
These guys all want to be rappers, but they completely does not fall in line with their MAGA ideals. They're like, if we released a rap song, people would think that we were I don't know, Hillary supporters, because everybody who raps is a Hillary supporter. I am, and I rap. Eminem raps. We all vote for Hillary, and this guy can't do it until the second Eminem calls out their dad, Donald Trump, and then boom, they're all rappers out of the fucking split second bottom of their heart. Like, we can rap now because Eminem started it. Look at me, I can rhyme bigger with wigger. I don't know. Fucking pisses me off.
But the Marine Corps, I think that some of the Marine dudes, like some of the military dudes, that's a very ethnic group, and a lot of them don't like Hillary, and they're very pro-Trump. It's like you'll get some good rap there, but they're like, that's like a fucking outlier of society. That's a very small group.
I mean, Trump. I think Trump was like the military pick for president, right? Like,
yeah,
is that safe to say.
Mattis really was, and I think there was a lot of people that wanted Mattis, and I think Trump put Mattis in place because I think if he hadn't done it, then they ran the risk of a coup. Because I don't think the military really likes Trump, but as long as the generals are there, then they're not going to fucking storm Washington. So it's kind of, whatever.
Yeah.
I was a fan of Bernie because I thought, good, they won't get anything done for 4 years.
I wanted Bernie to go too, just because he's like the Larry David of politics. That was the cutest shit to me.
Yeah, Larry David had played Bernie, I think, on SNL.
Oh yeah, it was
something.
when they had him come in. I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly how I would have written life. I don't know why I'm not God, because I would write life so perfectly.
I saw Bernie give like a speech in a giant arena full of college students.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
All these like 18, 19, 20-year-old people are here to see this, you know, like
old
man.
fucking fart. Like he's the damn Rolling Stones.
Like Ron Paul the last 8 years?
Why did you forget that? You better
Why does everybody forget that?
Shut up. You shut up.
He had such he had as big a following
Not like
as
Bernie.
Sanders.
Nope.
Everybody forgets.
You take it back. You running for a libertarian mayor of Knox County now?
I'm just saying, I didn't vote for the guy. He's too short.
Oh my God.
I'm just telling you.
You are not Glenn Jacobs.
But Bernie's like the grandpa everyone wanted. He's like, okay, I'm going to get you a bond for free college. And we're like, yay, Grandpa, yay.
Thanks, Grandpa Burns. I would fucking still vote for Bernie, even though like he's probably going to die in office if he runs in 2020, because he's really old. Trump is our oldest president to be elected, right? And Bernie was like, what? He got like a decade on Trumper, right? He would have been like great granddad president.
Yeah, that's the thing, because the MAGA guy is kind of called Trump Daddy, so I think he would have been Grandpa.
That's a Milo thing, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah, I'm pretty sure he did start it, and
But
I think he had a crush or something.
Yeah, I would probably let Trump smack like for the good of the nation. You know, I don't know. I'd be like, yeah, Trump, just put it in my ass real quick for the country. Of
course,
like for the country.
Yeah.
Doing it for the country,
kind of like Mercedes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I'm calling back to the the MILF for America.
I'm joining the Air Force, and I'm not doing it just to fuck Mercedes. I'm doing it to do what Mercedes does, because he inspires me. I'm just going to fuck all the dudes.
You just throw Joe down on a submarine with the rest of the Navy and call him pincushion.
Exactly. I'll be the belle of the fucking ball. Thank you.
Very handsome man. He could take all the fucking
They call me Toyota Carrera.
Yeah,
I'll show myself out.
Waka waka waka.
Today's the Navy birthday, Joe. So you know, if you want, you could be the belle of the ball.
It's the Navy birthday and it's Friday the 13th. You can just replace all those slasher knives with fucking dicks.
You would look good in one of those old school sailor suits with the bell bottoms and the neckerchief.
Let's try it on.
Andy Dick would like that.
Oh no, not live.
Yeah, you're gonna get Andy Dick to call in.
Joe, I found you, Joe. I'm playing the parlor in Bellevue next week, Joe.
Oh, yes. Next time he comes here, I'm letting him know.
Oh, Andy Dick's going to be in studio, and he's going to smack those cheeks.
So Andy Dick wants to fuck Joe.
Yeah.
Wanted to, at least. Joe might be a little too used up and washed up by now.
Damn.
There's a couple years ago, Andy Dick was all up in them guts. Or
You
trying
sound
to be.
just like him when you impersonate him.
I don't know how. Maybe we practiced a little bit with role playing on a phone.
I don't know how.
I don't know how. Oh my God, Joe's anus is so splittable.
Not true. Not true. It probably is. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Joe, your butthole is fine.
I agree. Let's find out.
Thanks. I'll pucker it up.
Yeah, we're being better about to go family style on your butt cheeks tonight. Mercedes got us all riled up.
So,
we'll pay you $200 to watch us fuck Mercedes.
Oh, I get paid to watch?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we're sick.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah,
Mercedes watches us blow each other.
That's like Inception for her. Yeah. She gets paid to watch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amazing.
We need you to judge our blowjob contest.
While we watch your porn, you watch us fuck to your porn.
That would be kind of weird, but also kind of awesome because I'm getting paid.
Exactly.
Leave it to Joe to make things weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear army fatigues. Billy's gonna wear a sailor suit.
If you're just now
And you're
tuning
gonna
in,
be dressed like ISIS. Bill.
check out our link on Twitch. Go to Twitch and watch us there. They alert you better than YouTube. YouTube has not treated us well. We're going to move on to Troll or Not a Troll. All right, is this person a troll or is this person not a troll? Oh, hold on. That's hold on. Hold on.
Oh no!
Welcome back to another episode of Noah's Feed Review. Today we'll be reviewing Monster Energy Zero Ultra. So I've had this in my refrigerator for like 2 days and it's like really cold. Like my hands are freezing right now. I have like hypothermia, man. Like
Hypothermia. All right, seriously.
Oh my
Mercedes,
God.
that is not Billy as a child.
Yeah, Mercedes. What you do for you do for the military? I think we have to find a girl that will do this for the fat, weird, autistic children.
Bernie Sanders was going to do it. By my next term, free hookers for all the fatties.
Somebody needs to bang these boys so they, you know, I don't know, find themselves in the middle of ecstasy. Because he's lost. He's over here reviewing a can of fucking Monster Energy drink because he's given up all hope on ever finding a woman, right? There's no delusions in his mind.
How old is he, though? He's like,
I mean, he's 37.
How do we know it's
No,
a he?
yeah, he's like 12.
Yeah.
But still, like, you should be jacking off to everything then. And this kid's obviously over here like,
This Monster Energy drink is the closest thing I'm going to get to being a happy boy.
But anyhow, so on the back here it said it has 0 calories. So
how many
whenever
calories?
Mom or whatever said, why you drink?
Oh, I just feel bad for him.
I don't know if he really is this way or if he's like playing a joke. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's for real.
I'll tell you how I know it's for real. All right?
I'm pretty sure he's a fan of the show.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I've read comments. By
He's
this
wearing
kid.
a Drunken Peasants t-shirt. That's how I know it's
He
for
even
real.
types with that speech impediment.
Oh.
Yeah, there's most people's computers have caps lock. He has spastic lock, spaz lock, spaz lock. That's not fair to say. That's actually very mean to the spastic people out there. This boy is obviously not trolling because he has the double chin to prove it. He's no Daniel Day-Lewis of autism. He lives this life. Look at this. Look at this haircut.
Not his son.
But he's got 0 calorie monster. I mean, that does not say 0 calorie. I just
Exactly. Good point. Good point.
If I could find my willy, that would not be necessary.
It sounds like he's mispronouncing words on purpose.
No, it's a real speech impediment. Kid's retarded.
He's done like 1,000. He's done like 1,000 video reviews, though. I'm a big fan of his. I subscribe to his channel. He's got a ton of these. What?
You subscribe to his
he lets me know what's good and what's bad.
Oh, is it true?
Yeah, no. If he says this is good, I'm gonna go out and buy one right now. You know how many frozen pizzas this kid's recommended me, and he's never failed me once.
Okay.
If he's a troll, it's gonna ruin everything.
Yeah. It ruins.
I'm saying not a troll. Like, you don't get to be this.
I'm saying not a troll.
Okay.
Look at the.
Mercedes looks sad, so I think she says.
I feel sad for him either way. I'm gonna say troll.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm bucking the trend.
He's got some camo back there in the background.
So that means we tie. I
Oh, it's a tie.
Yes.
Ooh, it's been a while since we had a tie.
We don't normally have an even number of people here, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't think I've ever even seen the tie logo before.
Right. Yes.
This is big money. If the boy is for real, I will offer to train him take him under my wing and teach him how to get bitches. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, little chubs, come with me, and I'll show you how to get bitches. It's what I do. I'm really good at it.
We'll switch
and
out
I look
that
like
monster
you
for a 40.
I look like you, but more feminine, and I will get you laid. It's simple.
It is simple.
It's so simple.
So generous. That's a really nice offer.
Will you give away your secrets?
I won't give them away. I charge hourly. If any fat schlubs out there in the DP universe want to get laid, pay me like $100 an hour. We'll do Skype sessions within like 10 hours. 10 hours of work, I'll get you some sex. At least some suck it.
Like
Minimum
1,000 neckbeards are like, I don't know why, but Billy became my favorite recently.
Can't wait to talk to her on Skype. She promised me suck it. Yeah, guarantee, suck it, guarantee. If you can't get a blow from a woman, I will blow you myself with my hair tied back in a cute little ponytail.
For those of you who are not joining the military to get with Mercedes.
Too fat to get in the military. I have to go with Billy.
Option 2. Either way, you're getting laid.
Yeah, this is all about opening up the channels of sexual intimacy.
All right, I have another one. Here's someone doing a review of Little Caesar's $5 lunch combo.
Alright guys, back with another food review here. I got the $5 lunch combo from Little Caesars here. I haven't had, I'm trying to remember the last time I had this, and honestly it has to be a good 10 years. Even though, you know,
Dude, Joe and I are
from
buddies.
Metro Detroit, you know,
he's heard me talk this passionately about the $5 lunch combo before. That's why he's cracking up. He's like,
yeah. From, you know,
what is
Little
it?
Caesars and Domino's.
Open the box, you fucking weirdo.
This is like their home, so.
How you gonna keep Mercedes waiting like this and me?
You know, I don't like Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. I don't like Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi.
Why is he have Diet? This is a troll because you never get Diet Pepsi. With the 0 calorie, I would accept because he was trying to try a new thing, but nobody gets Diet Pepsi because it's not a new thing. Diet Pepsi's been around since Ray Charles and Michael Jackson got his hair burned on fire. Yep. Right? So this has got to be a troll. No, I'm not gonna say it yet because this is all for $5. You get 4 pieces of pizza. Is that it?
Yeah, they're like deep dish or what?
It comes with the drink though, right?
Swear I'm gonna try it. I don't eat pizza that often, you know.
Oh, look how gross his hands are. They're soaked in great grease.
You know.
Oh, is pizza grease the best lubricant?
I do a review.
Mercedes?
I don't think so.
Would you rather use spit or pizza grease for lubricant?
Well,
spit stinks.
It depends on what kind of infection you want.
I met this this person on Twitter that lives here in Washington, and she runs a business where she makes sex lube that gets women high. It doesn't work on men unless they put it up their butt. But yeah,
why did I laugh at that?
I don't know.
Is she part of the troll no troll game?
Well,
I think I got.
I asked her. I was like, so if we jerk off with it, will it get us high or something? And she's like, no, you got to put it up your butt.
Oh yeah, because you gotta get in the mucous membrane.
Yeah,
up in the mucous membrane.
Is it THC oil? Is it like a cannabis?
Yeah, it's a cannabis infused sex lube.
Oh, got it. I mean, I've only ever put cocaine up my vagina, but I believe.
Yeah.
I've done that too.
I've done a couple of Boone's Farm soaked tampons.
Were you a mule at one point or what?
No, I just wanted. My nose just got too clogged, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. Deviated septum. You got to think of something different.
Think of gummers, but down there.
That's how you do butt blow.
It's a numbing agent.
It is. So you can take a bigger cock that way too.
Yeah, or more cocks. You know, it's not always size. It's quantity as well. Quantity.
So when you burn it down, Anderson, what do you
I can give you 10 inches of dick. It's just going to take about 4 thrusts.
People are discriminating against wolves.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
TJ, are you with me?
TJ, are you with me?
And you better well learn to love it.
And as a reminder, TJ will be back on Monday, and we'll have Shadman on, who draws cartoon porn. And TJ's really into that, so they should have. You know what? This is like a thing. Like a lot of younger people, at least in our fan base that I meet, they all want to fuck cartoons, and I'm not into fucking cartoons.
I made Joe watch me watch Simpsons porn a couple days ago.
And before that, My Little Pony.
Yeah, well, yeah, the My Little Pony was more of a surprise.
Yeah,
it just showed up when I searched for
way too pedophilic
unicorn porn.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just watched the Blade Runner, and I was like, I want to see if I can jack off to a unicorn now.
Mercedes, do you do fetish stuff like that, like dress up furry-like?
I really don't, but I could see why you would fuck My Little Pony. I mean, what the hell, you know?
Yeah.
Well, do you ever dress up like a butcher and sell like a fat guy meat like while he's naked and eating barbecue sauce?
No, but it could happen. For the right
could happen.
Yeah, I was looking for photos to make the thumbnail for this episode, and I saw her dressed as Vampirella. That's a little more common than ponies and shit.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing. That's going to put my industry out of business. Is people dressed like ponies, taking it up the ass.
Ponies ruining everything.
Yeah, and why need to fuck a real person when you can just take a fucking stuffed animal and cut a hole in it? Apparently. All right.
Well, the real people don't want you to fuck anymore, right? Like women are saying that being a man is bad, and especially if you're a white man, but men in general are bad. So in about 10 years, the only thing men are going to be able to fuck are cartoons. Because being a man and having sex with a woman will be outlawed eventually. The way
dolls and hookers.
Yeah, it's all going to be holograms.
In Japan, it's all the rage.
So I joked around for weeks about Trump probably not knowing that he's the president of Puerto Rico. but then today he admitted. I mean, he basically admitted that he didn't know that he's also the president of the Virgin Islands. So.
And I thought Richard Branson was the president of the Virgin Islands.
Good one.
That is a good one.
We also stand with the millions of people who have suffered from the massive fires which are right now raging in California and the catastrophic hurricanes along the Gulf Coast in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and I will tell you, I left Texas and I left Florida and I left Louisiana and I went to Puerto Rico and I met with the president of the Virgin Islands.
So... When he met with the president of the Virgin Islands, was he like stared at himself in the mirror?
He's gonna break
for
it.
like
I'm talking about the man
I'm
in the mirror.
looking at the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to hate the gays.
The Donald likes the president of the Virgin Islands.
He's got a very good haircut.
He's not at all orange like the people say.
Damn, Donald. Damn, Donald.
The guy he actually met was the governor of the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
Honest mistake.
No, it's not. Not when you're the president of that place. You should
it's
know
close
where.
to Mar-a-Lago. You'd think he would know. Like,
Yeah.
because like Florida's like a very like everybody in Florida is from the islands, you know. Like my family's. From
I met with the president of Virgin Airlines this week.
Yeah, I didn't know that you were Puerto Rican until, like, I saw a tweet from you the other day where someone called you, like, Mexican, and you're like, a Puerto Rican, bitch!
Yeah,
or something like that.
I'm pretty sure.
Mexican.
Pretty sure I saw some documents or a video where you were trying to cross the border. Like,
oh yeah.
Where's the Puerto Rican border?
Yeah, no, that was great because what happened was there was a porn site where they had me try to cross the border, and then there was a border patrol guy. There were two of them actually, and then I had to fuck him to try to get across the border. But then they deported me anyway, and it was very unfair.
This is American politics at its worst.
But it was awesome because it really upset a lot of people, and then it actually got shut down because feminist groups were like, "This is exploiting Hispanics." So then they put all of us out of work so that it would not exploit us.
That's not right. Well, let me know if you ever need to get into the ball pit at McDonald's. I can find you a fat guy to bang.
Yeah, that was
saving
it was
you from
good,
yourself, Mercedes.
What's that?
They were saving you from yourself.
Yeah, well, that and my eventual role of being a Latina maid that also has to fuck a lot of people.
There's not a lot of roles for Latinas in porno anymore, is there?
Exactly.
Like,
Border Patrol, thief.
I want to see like a Wall Street porno with Mercedes CARRERA as the star, where she's like buying and selling people's lives.
I'm pretty sure she's done the.
One.
Oh shit! Never mind.
I did
Never mind.
the 80s one. Yeah, well, it was like the secretary for some like whatever what the hell was that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh, Wall Street.
It was like that kind of thing, but it was themed in the 80s. Yeah, I've done all kinds of stuff.
Did you do housekeeping, cleaning lady?
Oh yeah, I've done that one a lot. I got very typecast, but I've gotten really good at cleaning, so that's the good part.
Wife material.
I know, right? I can dust and suck your dick at the same time. I'm just
in
saying,
real
sorry,
life.
guys.
In real life, I jerk off waiting for chambermaids to come into the hotel room sometimes.
So they can stand there with a tissue like King Henry VIII's seamen butlers, just waiting.
Hello, good sir.
Are you here for your AIDS test? This is how every porn should start.
I'm sorry, you're positive. Positive,
incredible
sexy.
people. They've suffered gravely, and we'll be there. We're going to be there. We have really. It's
so the only interesting thing about that is that he said he talked to the president of the Virgin Islands. I don't know.
I was
as orange as I want him to look. I want him to be more orange than that.
Yeah. But compared to his eyelids, though, look at the color differential.
Don't his eyelids kind of look like squishy vaginas? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're saying you want to fuck his eyes?
Yes! I want to blow out his ocular cavity. Why go to jail for saying I want to fuck the president's eyes? Fuck it! Probably, I don't. That's a lie. That was comedy. Shit. Secret Service is going to bust in the door now.
He can just grab his own eyes now, so that's kind of nice.
Here's an interview of Hillary Clinton talking about Harvey Weinstein. And he she compares him to Trump. Actually,
oh no.
She's like, any man with power who uses it to have sex with a woman in the White House. In Hollywood.
Yeah. No, she compared him because they both donated generously to her way back when.
Damn.
What was your reaction when you first read those allegations?
I was shocked and appalled because I've known
I
him
thought
through
we only
politics,
fucked
as
kids in
many
the pizza
Democrats-
parlor.
Does she have Michael J. Fox's disease? Look at her move. No wonder she didn't get elected. She's dying.
Actually, there were rumors about that, about her
Yeah,
having,
she-
like, Parkinson's or something.
It's like they put Marty McFly in Doc's body.
I'll tell you what, like,
Drunk. It looks like she's drunk all the time.
it does.
I'd be drunk all the time too if I was a lifelong politician and lost to fucking Donald Trump.
And you lost to Obama, and you're married to Bill Clinton. I mean, like,
she consecutively took L's.
Yeah.
If she took dicks as much as she took L's, Mercedes, you might be out of a job.
That's true.
Nah, you'd be fine. You're way hotter than fucking Hillary.
A supporter.
Yeah.
He's been a funder, and for all of us, for Obama, for me, for people who run for, for office in the United States. This kind of behavior cannot be tolerated anywhere, whether it's in entertainment, politics.
My own marriage.
After all, we have someone
She
admitting.
stayed married to the guy for 20 years because you can't tolerate it, but you can live with it. It's fine.
Right. Well, I mean, if you ever see those two in public together, they don't even touch each other.
He went vegan because he didn't want to have to eat her pussy anymore.
My Aberdeen scraps weren't so tasty after all.
To being a sexual assaulter in the Oval Office, there has to be a recognition that we must stand against this kind of, action that is so sexist and misogynistic.
Oh,
And
come
this
on.
depends
Hold
upon
on,
women.
hold on. Let's talk about this for a second.
Point the mic more towards your mouth.
Yeah, like I don't feel bad for Ashley Judd and Gwyneth Paltrow and Rose McGowan at all. Like, how much do they hate women? Letting this go on for like 20 plus years. They get rich and famous. All of a sudden they're too old to get roles anymore. Now it's misogynistic? Come on. At least we know they're great in the sack, though. We know that because who I feel bad. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mercedes, have you ever slept with a man to get?
Let her tell.
Have you ever slept with a man for career gain?
Mercedes Industries is the same exact thing, only they film the interesting part. We have to watch these fucking movies.
The difference is with our casting couches, we get paid to do it, so it's kind of a
cash up front.
These fucking actresses. Look, first of all, Gwyneth Paltrow's father is somebody really important, so her fucking bitching, I don't even want to hear it. Secondly, everybody in fucking Hollywood knows that there's a casting couch. Everybody fucking knows this. So now they're dogpiling on him. I'm like, if you guys didn't have the fucking balls to report him back then, don't start playing victimhood. Oh, it's so hard. It was so hard to be Gwyneth Paltrow. Fuck you. So then fucking fuck the guy. Get the role. I don't know what to tell you. Like, sorry.
Yeah. And you want to act like the casting couch is a female-only thing. There's probably been more boy loads chunked down than anything in Hollywood.
I blew Andy Dick for a role in a Revlon commercial. I didn't even get the part.
You got cut.
And do I cry? Sometimes, but not about that. Why? I'm a man.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey,
Not only that.
though, no, most of the guys most of the Hollywood casting couch I know, it is gay men. That's the thing. And all the women know. You know how many fucking women are happy to fuck these guys to get a role? Oh, like, you're going to fuck this guy and then it's going to make you a $20 million movie. Don't fucking bitch to me. I don't care.
Power is attractive anyways, right? Like you can say what you want about these men being older, but they're also ridiculously powerful and rich.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're out there fucking like some weird old homeless guy to get a role. They're banging a fucking multi-millionaire with wrinkly-ass balls, but still.
I do want to ask, though, what the fuck happened to Rose McGowan? Did she have like botched plastic surgery or something?
Something bad. I'll tell you who the real victim is in all this. Me. I watched 156 episodes of Charmed looking to see some side tit from Rose McGowan. All I needed was a fucking TV show to be a fucking Jewish gargoyle or something. She'd fuck me anyway. I don't know.
Jewish gargoyle.
Joe's mad because he's been on casting couches down in fucking Hollywood.
At least
Poor
we know
Joey.
Ashley Judd is killer in the sack. That's was always my question. I feel bad for the girls that are, dead fish in the sack. They fucked him anyway, didn't get the part. That's the girls I feel bad for.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for the producers. You think the girl's going to be a good fuck. You get her in the casting couch and she sucks. Like, what a waste of time. That was a waste of a casting couch.
I'm glad you're here, Mercedes. Most people are far less damaged than us.
Coming forward, having the courage to come forward.
Right.
And yet in your book, the three women brought onto stage by Trump attacking your husband, and you kind of dismissed them. Was that the right thing to do? Are you sure about that?
Well, yes, because that had all been litigated. I mean, that was the subject of a huge, investigation, as you might recall, in the late 90s, and there were conclusions drawn, and that was clearly in the past.
And I'm in a sham marriage anyway.
Donald Trump and Harvey Weinstein.
I'm a lesbian.
Exactly. And she only fucked him with a cigar.
Yeah, her and Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
Is that the rumor?
Well, when they came out to like a rally together dressed in like the exact same clothing.
Was it a
Me
leather
and Billy
suit?
do that, and we only fuck sometimes.
Yep.
So cute.
Yeah.
Twinsies.
That's what I always thought anyway.
Down the same kind of person.
Hillary's into them
Oh,
little
I'm not
kids.
a
if you
psychologist.
listen
I
to
can't draw
Pizzagate.
that conclusion. I think that there are credible reports from women about both that sound quite similar.
Given what Donald Trump has said and the way he's behaved, do you think he...
She wasn't involved in this shit. Why the fuck is she being so extensively interviewed on this? She wasn't involved.
She's probably had a couple of like political casting couches. Like she's probably had a couple of young boys come in and have to fucking eat the bush around her fucking. Yeah, you know, young little pundits. Had the pundit pud deep in her fucking her George Bush.
I think
Her
she likes
H.W.
Haitians.
Bush.
Do you ever see that clip?
You think
of-
she likes Haitians?
Wasn't that where her foundation set up?
Ah.
How about that picture of her like eyeing down Christina Aguilera's tits, and then she talked about it on Ellen? Christina Aguilera did.
Hey, I would.
Well, I'm just.
I would
saying.
stare at Christina Aguilera's
I'm
tits
just
all
saying,
day, and
she's at
to,
least friendly that
to
way.
make it more of like a queer normative thing. I would stare at like Ricky Martin's dick. You know, if you got a big old celeb package right there next to you, I'd fucking check that shit. I'd be like, this guy's got some heat. I couldn't. Not a gay thing.
Does
It's just you know,
girl pay less than boy girl?
Yes, it does. It does pay less.
I thought so.
Here's more Harvey Weinstein. This is some woman claiming that he just like whipped it out and masturbated in front of her.
How did this happen? How did you first meet him?
What is the situation? Because the thing is, these women keep ending up in hotel rooms alone with him. So I don't know why they're surprised. Like if I go to a fucking hotel room with some producer and he whips his dick out, I'm like, that's it? Like there's no like sodomy?
Thank you.
But in your line of work, the cocks are far more photogenic.
Mm-hmm.
But that just makes that an easier appointment if the guy's cock is not photogenic. So then it's actually just like a total win. Because you're like, that what a low impact fucking deal, really.
It's not even like it counts as sex at that point.
Yeah.
It's just a little teeny tiny torpedo smashing in and you're out. It's like the fucking prequel to Dunkirk.
Since we're on the
fucking warm up. That's just a warm up.
Since we're on the topic, I have a question. First off, my dick is huge. It's about 4.5 inches. How do I get in the business?
Oh, yeah, it's hard for dudes to get in the business. Usually they date a girl.
Should I chop it off? I'll chop it off if it'll get me in the business.
I do. That's why I do auditions. That's part of the op milf thing. Is I do auditions for the industry. And
4.5 is huge,
There's
though,
a guy
right?
who's working. His name is Sergeant O'Hara. I found him.
Sounds like a character from Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. O'Hara.
Sergeant O'Hara.
He knows
reporting
Hogan's
for
Heroes.
booty.
He's fucking cool.
You know, it was one of those nights in New York City where a girlfriend invited me to meet her out. I had been working at the time, and I got off work late, so they had already been out. And I went to Cipriani's, which is a pretty well-known place in Manhattan. And it was a big table of people, and from all different, you know,
flopped it out of the
business.
soup.
Did she pay for her dinner at Cipriani's?
Yeah.
This is question number one. Question number one. Did she pick up the tab?
People, and I sat in the empty seat, and Harvey Weinstein came up behind me and said, "I think you're in my seat." And I recognized him immediately, and I apologized. And he said, "No, stay there."
Immediately got
and he
wet.
pulled up a chair next to me, and we just, you know, began chatting. And he was very kind, really engaging. We talked about news. We talked about politics.
This sounds like
This
a
was
first
10
date.
years-
This is like this is the fucking very Disney.
Yeah.
Everything she's explaining right now, you would see
Are they
it like
slurping on spaghetti until they kiss?
yeah, a little fucking meatball. There's nothing so far. This is not a nightmare. Let's see where it starts to go
When
off.
are we going to find out she's been an aspiring actress for the last 20 years? And that he promised her a role?
Waitress at the restaurant, and actually she came up to him. But like, let's negate those.
Yeah.
Years ago, and at the time I was a local news anchor on News 12 Long Island, my hometown station, and I was just desperate to be taken seriously, and so a conversation like that with Harvey Weinstein was wildly flattering.
Sure.
And
That's why
like I said,
men have serious conversations with me because they think I'm smart too. I just want to say that.
Oh.
Yes.
You're so smart.
It's so nice to finally take a porn star seriously.
He was just really kind and charming and lovely. And when, you know, the night went on and we moved to a different venue, and he asked me, "Hey, I actually own this place. Would you like to see the restaurant and the kitchen downstairs?" I said, "Sure, why not?" I had no reason to believe, you know. And
Oh, you know what?
She even had to tell. I had no reason.
You know what I want to
doing
do?
The fucking nervous tick.
Somebody's
I just had
holding
a
a
great
three-pair.
idea for a fan art contest.
Oh.
Andy Dick fucking Joe. and tweeting it at Andy Dick
Yes.
on Twitter.
Make all your fan arts of Andy Dick fucking Joe. Tweet it at Joe. We'll get Andy Dick on the show.
There's already Polaroids of that.
Anyway, sorry. Great ideas. They can't wait. I'll forget.
Mysterious was going on.
Right, you're in a public place.
We're in a public place. You know, there's plenty of people upstairs all chatting
We're in a public
and drinking
place
and
that he
enjoying
happens
themselves.
to own.
When we got downstairs, though,
office?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Downstairs in his office.
Yeah, the last one we watched on the last show was like, he asked me to come up to his apartment, and I was like, I don't know, and then I did, and next thing you know,
Look, is Harvey Weinstein a sick fucking pig? Of course. Has Hollywood been built on the back of sick fucking pigs? Yes. Back in the 50s, 60s, when homosexualness was a fucking taboo, everybody in Hollywood knew all Rock Hudson and all these other guys were homosexuals. America didn't know. They knew. Now, because molestation and fucking casting couch and pedophilia is a fucking taboo, we all publicly are so amazed when word gets out this shit's happening in Hollywood. But everybody in the industry has fucking known about this for decades, and they turn the other cheek. So when somebody playing the fucking game, the Hollywood game, comes out and says, I've had enough. It's because they've already made all the fucking money they've made. Yeah. You know, they're at the other end of their career right now, and they want to join this crusade because it's going to get them some notoriety.
Billy. But the thing I don't see a problem with is, so far, all of Weinstein's accusers are over the age of majority women. So I'm like, like, I don't see. I mean, the fucking scandal in this is what? Women went to his place by themselves. He whips his dick out, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "What the fuck did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to fucking happen?" It's not like
the message is what it has been for the last 20 years. Heterosexual men are gross. Stay away from them. Stop making babies. Stop making babies.
We are gross.
There's too many of them.
Why didn't she tell anybody when it happened?
Look she's telling a very friendly homosexual about it.
Nobody's. Why didn't she tell anybody when it happened?
That guy's perfect.
Did you see
should
Terry?
Be like him.
Did you see Terry Crews this week? Terry Crews put out a message this week where, like a year and a half ago or something, he was at a Hollywood party, and a producer came up to him and fondled his big old fucking dick at the party, and he was like, "I couldn't just beat this guy up. I couldn't just do anything because I would go to jail for beating up this big
hot shower
dude."
and cried.
Yeah, and he just blew it off. So yeah, like if Terry Crews, the buffest, most serious looking motherfucker in Hollywood, takes a fucking grope and walks it off, you could see why this grab her by the pussy thing could be a problem. Because it's not just about being a woman and weak. Terry Crews was a name, and a big buff motherfucker at that. And he took the fucking grope and had to walk it off the same.
But when it comes down to it, if I say, hey, you can get A-list status, Billy, if you watch me jerk off, you'll take it.
No, I would not watch you jerk off. I would go and chug that dick. I would put an extra credit. I would bend over backwards and let you rip one in me so I had DNA proof for my contract that I could get a sequel deal.
Fuck yeah, you will.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just being rational. I mean, so far, you know, they're not young. It's like, what was it? Corey Haim was making those allegations.
Yeah.
That's way more fucking serious than this.
Oh yeah, and like Corey Haim, Corey Feldman,
Corey Feldman.
all
Everybody ignores that. Yeah. Everybody.
Corey Feldman used to party with Michael Jackson when he was like 12.
Yeah,
too,
dude, Michael Jackson had Macaulay Culkin. He had fucking Webster, who wasn't even that young.
And that guy died a legend.
Yeah, if Andy Milonakis would have been around 20 years earlier, he'd own one of Michael Jackson's sequin gloves.
Hey guys,
I'm sorry.
Before we move on, I just want to point out that currently on Twitch, we are the second most viewed show under the talk show category. What I'm going to ask you guys to do, you guys watching on YouTube, go to the link in the description, go to Twitch, participate in the chat there too, and just keep both windows open so we can take number one. Skewing the numbers. It's not against the rules, guys. It's not against the rules.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Do like having sex for a role.
There's no reason why you guys can't have it open on two windows and be chatting in two windows. The slow mode is on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sure slow mode is on Twitch as well.
I don't think it is.
Well, then go to Twitch and type when you can't type on YouTube, type on Twitch, game the system, get the fucking name out there. Because if we're number one on talk shows, we're gonna take Oprah's job.
Yeah.
Do it.
Everyone gets a car.
Everyone gets a fucking car.
Everyone gets a car.
Everyone gets a Mercedes.
Back to this woman's story.
I thought it was going to be like this bustling kitchen with people screaming and, you know, plates shattering, and there was no one there. It was desolate. there was a guy sweeping up, and so when he dismissed that guy sweeping,
Plot twist: the guy sweeping is Bill Cosby,
leave, and we were completely.
He's like, "Get out of here!
Get out of here, Bill! She's mine! Scram!"
It was desolate. What, that $1 million office was desolate?
No, it was the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah,
that $1 million kitchen.
It was the wine cellar.
I went into the kitchen, and the only sausage there was on Harvey Weinstein's lap.
It wasn't jumping like the other rooms.
Alone, and that's when I realized this was a bad idea, and I need to get back upstairs.
Now I realize I gotta fuck him in the kitchen. Damn it.
But at that point, I said to him, like, you know what? I've seen it. I wanna go.
Which is fair.
He said, no, just come back here with me. Walk back this way with me. I'll show you the rest. And he walked me into like a vestibule. So it was a dead end, basically. And he stood in front of the doorway, and he tried to kiss me. And I said, I pulled away, and I told him I apologized. I wasn't interested, and I'm in a relationship, and I'm sorry, and kind of intimated, like, let's go back upstairs. And that's when he told me, can you just stand there and be quiet?
He actually said, just stand there and be quiet.
Don't even look at me.
When are these women become personally responsible for their actions? Because look, I mean, I like, this is fucking reality. If you're a woman and you go somewhere with a man alone, especially a guy with power, he's gonna assume that you're gonna either fuck him or something. I mean, it's just what it is. So you have to make a choice about how you engage with people that you don't really know well, especially a guy who's been coming on to you all night.
But a lot of women do not know how to like back out of a situation like that, and they'll follow it all the way to the dead end where they can't back out.
Are you saying women are easily manipulable?
Yeah, fuck, all humans are. You give me a woman or a man, I could have them that wine cellar jacking me off in 15 minutes. Promise. All humans, not just women.
But this is the thing.
I don't think so, Billy.
We're strong, independent, powerful feminists. And I'm like, well, which is it? Are you fucking independent, powerful women, or are you victims of every fucking person? Like, which is it?
They're whatever benefits them at the moment, and that's what makes them powerful.
That's the best part about the patriarchy, though. They give themselves no way to ever having been overtaken by the patriarchy, because they're more powerful, they're more intelligent, they're more wise. How could it ever have happened, this male solidarity over women?
It's insane. It's just so fucking stupid. I'm like, pick one, ladies. Like, we're victims or we're not victims. Pick one. Because if some dude, I've met dudes like that, and like famous dudes are like, hey, come back with me. I'm like, no, I can't. That's it.
You're like, nah, I'm good. But that's the thing, right? Every little girl wants to fantasize that, they're gonna make it somewheres. She was a damn newscaster, right? Newscasters, out of all people, should be familiar with the damn casting couch, because they're doing it for the meteorologist. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, she knew the business. She just got a little close, and you know what happened? She got in that room, and it wasn't that Harvey Weinstein's dick was out and it freaked her out. She got so full of self-doubt, and she was like, if I take this role, I'm gonna be in the spotlight, and they're gonna see that I'm a talentless fucking hack. And that's why she got scared. That's why she backed away from the dick. If she was a young Gwyneth Paltrow, knowing that she had everything, including the fucking nepotism, to give her that push,
the good dick sucking ability,
she'd have been like
Gwyneth had.
Yeah, she'd have been Eye of the Tiger would have played in the back of her head while she started.
This should totally be the movies we watched. I don't want to watch Shakespeare in Love. I want to watch Harvey and Gwyneth. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yes.
All right. We'll move on to the next one here. This is woman jailed for refusing to vaccinate her son. After she got out, she said she would do it all over again. I don't know. Anti-vaxxer bullshit.
We had a friend. She's like, she's legitimately like on the edge of craziness. She's like she's a truck stop stripper. Joe and I know her very well.
Oh my god, yeah.
And she has a child, and she's an anti-vaxxer, and she's gone viral a couple times because of her videos. And it's like, this is definitely not a troll. These people are in fear for their children's lives that vaccinations are going to turn them into little mutant babies. Right. But that's just not the case, right?
Well, it seems crazy that something that's been double blind tested for like 40 years, like the polio vaccine. I mean, I understand people going, hey, we don't know these new vaccines, don't give them 100 in the first 3 days of life. But you talk like the polio vaccine and you start seeing things reemerge like that from the third world, and it's like, it seems like a pretty simple fucking solution that we eradicated all of this, and now these people are like, oh no, it's gonna give my kid autism. It was like Jenny McCarthy had that book about it, but I don't know if you've ever read, there was a book that she wrote about being pregnant. So here was a woman who smoked all the way up until she got pregnant, ate nothing but chocolate chip fucking cookies her whole pregnancy. Her kid comes out autistic and she's like, it's the vaccines.
Yeah. Whatever.
Which is it?
It's definitely, I don't know. I would almost rather have autism than polio. You know, like if I had to choose.
Polio came back, right? Like there was a
not here. I don't think we've had any cases in the U.S., but people used to die and lose their legs from polio all the time. So
you see it in Southern California because you have a lot of immigrants from Latin America where they still have polio. So when I was going to college and I went to community college for a while, there were a few people that had polio. That was fucking terrifying. Like,
yeah.
You know, like what the hell, people like who breed. I mean, I understand some of their reticence. Just don't give them all like the fucking shots in the first 10 days of life. But you can space that shit out.
Now with our exclusive with the mother who spent time behind bars for refusing to vaccinate her son. She lost primary custody and she sat down with Ariel Reshef to talk about it. And Ariel, she said she'd make that same decision again?
She said she's making that same decision again. And this morning, Rebecca Brado is out of jail, but even after 5 nights behind bars and losing primary custody of her son, she tells me she's not changing her.
This is more of a custody issue than it is a vaccine issue. What it is her ex insisted that the kid get vaccinated, right?
Well, she was charged with criminal charges and did time for not vaccinating her kids.
Yeah, I don't think that not vaccinating is a crime. I think it's only if your ex, like if you have kids, then your ex can bring up charges for negligence if you don't do it, if it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
She also lost full custody over this, so now she has shared custody. Yeah. She didn't lose custody, she just has to share it, so.
Her stance, she's digging in and doubling down on her decision. It was one mother's controversial decision that made headlines all over the country.
I don't know how long she's willing to put me in there for.
She's got crazy
It could be
eyes.
a week, it could be 30 days.
Last month, Rebecca Brado ordered by a court to get her 9.5-year-old son vaccinated or go to jail.
You've repeatedly stated over the past several days publicly that you will not follow this court order.
Brado chose jail. This morning, she's speaking out for the first time since her release. You're a mom of 2 and you just spent 5 days in jail. What was it like?
Oh, so not even that long. Okay.
How long
5 days?
How long till this woman's got her own porn out and is getting paid fucking $100,000 to get railed by a fucking guy with polio?
Remember when the Octomom did her porno?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her belly must have been really stretched out from all that.
It was decent porn. Like the guy that me and Joe used to work for in Beverly Hills also like bought the Octomom, a fucking gave her money to like celebrity box somebody.
Yeah.
So we followed all that.
It's
very
really
closely.
awkward though because she says she's asexual. So watching her do porn, very unconvincing.
Sit in a cell for 22 hours a day for the first few days and with nothing to do but sit with your thoughts.
Brado claimed the vaccination controversy
didn't play
arose due to
fucking
a dispute
spades.
with her former husband, who at
Then
first
the security
agreed to a
guard took me
spaced
to the
out
back and offered me for.
Nobody wants to
It
go to
offered me a
jail.
role in the next fucking Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Nobody wants to go to jail, but 5 days is nothing. I mean, like
It was the husband though that brought the charges up, and the kid's
Yeah.
not. And like a lot of that stuff with the autism, they're like, well, they don't want to give kids vaccines when they're super little and their brains aren't done cooking. But by the time the kid's 9, you're gonna know if he has autism or not.
Vaccination schedule and then changed his mind. He wanted a regular schedule for their son.
I was trying to protect my kids. I was trying to stand up for what I believed in. And it was worth it for me because, you know, to try to take the risk of, because I was trying to stop the vaccinations.
And I'm not exactly worried about him getting autism, so to speak. I'm just worried after the vaccination he'll grow a neck beard and start watching an obscure alt-right podcast.
Vaccines don't cause autism. Drunken Peasants does.
we don't cause it. We like wrangle it. We're like the Pied Pipers of autism.
Love you guys.
I actually really like to chat most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah, all the time.
They're all like, Joe's hot.
I got to be honest. I've only seen 2 episodes. The ones I've done.
All right, so we're gonna open it up to Streamlabs in just a second here for like 10 minutes. This is what we're gonna start it off with a contest, and then after that, you can send questions to us and Mercedes. Link in the description for our Streamlabs. So basically, the first thing we're gonna do, it's a contest. I'm going to tell you the question in just a moment. You want to include your Twitter name so I can send this to you. The winner of this contest is going to get 2 free months of DP on demand.
And I'm going to throw in a digital copy of my new album.
Yes. So it's open now, guys, and the question is, what's the name of Billy's new album? First person to answer it wins.
I know.
First person, not you.
You
not
can't
you,
do it,
not
Joe.
you, not you.
You can't do
Damn
it. Stop it, Joe.
Do you know Mercedes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. I barely know it. Joe has to remind me.
What is the name of Billy's new album? If your shit pops up.
2 months of DP on demand for free, and I'll give you a copy of the album.
And nobody's typing
It has
in
to
this
be a
fucking album.
Shit.
Has to be a $5 Streamlabs or lower.
$5 is what shows up on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hates you, Billy.
Whatever. I hate everybody.
That's fine. They're all scrambling.
You got a
to
smart
look.
fan base.
There's
They can
also
tell
a
when you're
delay.
shilling, even if you hide it under a game.
Most of them probably already bought the album and don't need it for free.
No,
but they're already subscribed to DP on demand. Don't stop it. Stop it, Joe.
Oh shit! Here it comes.
Is this a backwards Hadouken?
Scam situation.
Look at Ryan himself. Ill. Unaligned. Yeah, no, it's called ill. It's Belly the Fridge ill because I'm mentally ill.
I thought it was
All
the
right.
wall.
So that means Ryan wins.
Bang, bang, Ryan himself.
Ryan won. I know some people may. Yeah.
I see chat blowing it up in there too. I love you, Zao Day Dong.
My three.
So Ryan, I'll get you 2 months of DP on demand.
I'll get you a copy of the
So
album.
what does this
guys,
say?
always love to see you guys. Also, Mercedes, love to see you on the show. You always work so well with the other. Also, tits. Smile.
Smile.
Also tits. Smile.
So they love to see you on the show, and then also you work so well with the others and tits too.
And tits.
Hi guys.
Tits are good though.
Scam situation.
I went through. Halfway through it, the answer is ill. Cool.
Mr. Coolman. Mr. Coolman, if you want to tweet at me, I will also send you a copy of the album for
Yeah,
free.
tweet at Billy the Fridge.
That's awesome.
Give me a young tweet.
We have to do these segments now because YouTube fucked us with ad revenue, so now we have to like sit for 10 minutes and let people give us their monies, basically.
Billy took the DMT. That's just what I type.
That's awesome. I didn't see it till later.
Billy took the DMT.
I once screwed Billy behind a dumpster while he ate food from the dumpster. That was you.
I'm Busby, the king of the bees.
Is that from a movie or is
It's
this guy
from some
actually
like
Busby?
Christian movie that like Christian parents show their kids for like homeschooling and shit.
Have you ever seen The Bible Man with like the
Oh
fucking,
yeah,
that shit?
That guy used to be on the show Charles
Yeah.
in Charge
And
back in
8
the
is
day.
enough. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm old enough to remember that shit.
Willie Ames. You know.
Willie fucking Ames. Look at Joe.
Why are there so many dislikes on recent episodes? Why are there so few live viewers despite an amazing guest? Could it be Billy and Joe?
Wow.
You know, I think it is. They're both
Yeah.
fired right now.
Whatevs.
You know what though? Honestly, if you look around, and we had Minx on the last show, there's a lot of YouTube fuckery going on, and a lot of channels have declining views.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
many to ignore.
Yeah, it's kind of like a conspiracy, isn't it? Aren't they kind of fucking everyone up?
Yeah, I saw a video recently where a guy, at least in the video, proves that they do this for like the major media corporations.
Oh,
But
wow.
I haven't researched like the validity of the video yet, but someone sent it to me today.
Scam situation.
Como freak.
It's fake.
Como freak.
It is.
With
It
the
is
revelation
fake.
of the century over here.
It's ballet with violence.
Como freak, if you can prove this, we got a story on our hands.
Why don't you get in the ring with us, Como freak? All
Yeah.
three of us. It's a handicap match.
Yeah, we're gonna be wearing nothing but fucking dick stickers.
You know what? I used to wrestle in high school, and one thing I would do is practice like all day the day before a wrestling meet and not shower
Billy,
the next
please suck
morning.
my tits.
So like when I was wrestling, the
So
guy
you
I
stank?
smelled. Yeah, dude, it works so bad. It works really well.
You get disqualified for getting a boner. Like I heard something.
do?
I don't know.
What?
I heard you get disqualified for getting a boner.
Only
in
if there's
wrestling.
insertion.
Okay.
Oh.
Mavis D. Henry, I will suck your tits and fuck you in the ass. It's the least I could do. Thank you for watching.
Situation.
I have Abe Lincoln. I give it to you. Can you sing Goodbye Moonman like Brett Keane, please? I don't know what Goodbye Moonman is.
Yeah, I don't even know that song.
Is it like Goodbye Horses?
I'm going to see Depeche Mode next week.
I just can't get enough.
Yeah.
Are they in Seattle?
Yeah, at Key Arena. It's gonna be pretty cool.
That's cool.
Our
25 years too late, but cool.
Yeah.
Billy, thoughts on Hobson?
Thoughts on Hobson?
I hosted a show with Hobson like right before he got the double XL cover, or back in like 2012, so it was a while ago. He's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. I know Anthony Fantano hates him, and I would probably hate him too if I was a melon, but I'm not. I think he's fun. I don't know. I like his raps. What are your thoughts about Redacted by CIA? What could this be?
Hey, do you have the video of me beating the fuck out of Joe with my belt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go full screen? Or
I wonder
just
what
do it?
kind of super chat we could get for that.
Yeah, you
If
want
I
to see
beat Joe with a belt?
You want
right
to see
now.
Joe getting spanked in the fucking anus
Yes.
with a belt?
She's like, yes.
Yes, daddy. Hey, everybody, right now on Snapchat, come watch Drunken Peasants. We're fucking live with Mercedes Carrera, some guy named Joe, and Ben Pie. It's a good time. Ravenous Bean.
He's Snapchatting.
Yeah, I have to do that because I'm looking for Snapchat for the actual video of Joe getting spanked.
You might as well hit that, you know.
Gotta do it up.
Then I have to ask you why you insisted on fighting. What is it?
Scam situation.
I think I know what it was, Ben.
What was it?
Well,
I have to lower the...
I think you felt threatened.
God TV Radio says Mercedes is my
Rightfully
favorite
so.
guest situation.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, like, before I was the smallest twink, and now it's you, and I don't want you
trying
to take
your
my place.
status. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Here's
how do guys
Joey
settle things?
getting fucking spanked by Ben.
How do guys settle
Last Friday?
Yeah.
Force.
Last Friday, I gave you my belt. I love the show. Keep up the good work. I really enjoy the one where Mercedes has to bang a trainee. Also,
A
please
trainee?
check out my channel, Random Media Guys. I review movies and books. Everybody, check out the channel, Random Media Guys, because I heard he says something about banging a trainee. I would watch that. Dragging
I
in the
bang
West.
trainees all the time. I like
Oh, Mercedes, what do you prefer? A big dick, big tits, or never mind. There's no other preference. There's no other preference. Big dick, big tits, right? You guys should do a DP on demand special with
She
Mercedes.
likes no tits and needle dick. That's what she likes.
I like dick. I like tits and dick. And so if they're together, that's even better.
Well, that's what they say, right? That transsexual pornography is the least gay form of pornography. What do I go to buy all your videos and movies?
I don't. That's an interesting
message
deduction. But I
So-
do know that I really like working with the trans girls because they like dick and I like dick and they like makeup and I like makeup. So I've decided that I'm like a trans woman.
Mercedes, this person is asking where to buy all your movies.
Oh, go to Adult Empire videos, or just watch it for free on Pornhub like
Currently
everybody else
stuck
does.
right in the
Porn is
middle of
free.
the raging inferno that is NorCal. Almost had my apartment burnt to the ground, but here's some money for my fave podcast.
Somebody's
Love
in
you
a
guys.
Raging
Thank
Inferno.
you. So tell me then,
Good luck.
like, if porn is free, how do you keep getting paid? Like,
Oh, they advertise on the tube sites. Like they make a lot of money on advertising.
Do you do a Streamlabs every 15 minutes like the DP podcast?
They don't do that, but they do
Joining the
like
Navy
advertising
just
in
to
the
sign
global
up for
markets. They're still
Operation
buying
No.
DVDs because porn is still
Jones is
contraband
smart.
in most of the world. So,
Have you
So
ever
it-
worked with Mia Isabella?
I have not worked with Mia Isabella.
I have.
At the fucking McDonald's, shilling burgers before she got found out and Andy Dick plucked you.
Do you know Maya Gold?
I don't know Maya Gold.
I worked with her too.
Goodbye Moon Man from Rick and Morty? I watch Rick and Morty and I still don't know what Goodbye Moon Man is.
I don't know who's either.
we're about to close it up in 1 minute.
Goodbye, Moon Man. Goodbye.
I'll tell you what, though.
Moon Man. I don't know if that's it. I don't know.
Mercedes may have some competition because Gail Cord Schuler is. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about this. She's got her Playboy audition.
I am.
I wish that whole Chris Kyle thing hadn't gone down with
She'll be
Jesse
doing
Ventura.
hardcore soon.
They totally made Jesse look like a bad dude, even though he's awesome. I think he would make a good president in 2020. Also, you guys should watch some Zappa interviews. Jesse Ventura
I
is
like
a
Jesse
fucking
a
good
lot.
dude. Yeah, he's not afraid to say anything.
There's a few things I disagree. Like he thinks we should have the draft again. I don't agree with that.
Do we need
Unless
the
it gets you
draft?
laid with Mercedes.
Well, he's just tired of like people who didn't serve sending other people's kids to war to like kill and die.
Yeah.
So that's his thing.
But aren't we on the precipice of having like machines do all of our war anyways?
Yeah,
We're
we
right
must
about
do
there.
that. Like our death rate is considerably low right now, and they turn people away from the military if they're not technically adept, because it like most of what these guys are doing is like flying drones and doing logistics.
So Mercedes, would
Until
you
the next ground war, though?
would
Until
you-
like the next big ground conflict.
Would you? Well, why would they need a ground conflict with all
We
these
just had
weapons?
one- Dude, we just had one for the last like decade.
We need a
Yeah, but that was a shock and awe.
No. Afghanistan's the longest war, like actual.
We're about
war
to have
we've ever been in.
robots, dude. We're about to have fuck bots and murder
We
bots.
still
We're gonna
have
be
to have
fine.
Why, to keep you alive?
Yes.
No.
Mercedes, do you ever think about doing what you do for the people who have been turned away from the military, maybe for obesity issues or mental problems?
Yeah, I have over time. I'm happy to open Operation MILF to make it Operation Men. I'd like to fuck. This was the Operation MILF.
No. Not that you like to fuck.
Over time. She'll get to you eventually.
Shit. Oh, God,
She'll get
thank
to you eventually.
I'll
All right.
I'll wait in line.
And then she'll get to Operation Skinny Wabdago Twink.
Whoa! That's Joe for anybody at home listening in live on sound. Anybody who's listening on SoundCloud recorded. Joe
skinny to you.
is the one Ben was talking about. If you can't see Joe's face right now because you're listening on SoundCloud, Joe looks like if Ralph Macchio had a gay face.
Hey, yo, Mr. Miyagi.
All right, let's fight. At the same time.
You're not gonna want to fight me.
Mercedes, I'll give you $200 to watch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, you stay there. We're too close to equipment, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting you in the
Look
studio,
at how he
you
tucks in his
dumbass.
jeans like Jerry.
Yeah, looks like someone's trying out for the Edward James Almost pornography fucking series. Edward James Almost sexual. Well, yeah, go fucking leak your lizard, you sicko.
He took a shower. Don't do it.
Joe, no. Cut his camera. Get your fucking ass in there and get out of here with your clothes on. Mercedes is the only one anybody wants to see show any sort of cleave today. You sicko.
All right.
I kind of like.
All right, so this is the segment where we play various videos from crazy people across the internet. You know what? When Joe came here, he took a shower.
Joe is crazy people segment.
And he kept walking in here with what? Did you want me to see you wearing a towel? Did you want it that bad? I mean,
yeah.
As I said before, I couldn't get the shower to work.
Joe's over here.
I know that sounds like some sort of cheap ploy. but it
Joe's
wasn't
over here
working.
trying to play the fucking casting couch card from the other side. He's like, "Hey Ben, aren't you looking?
Hey Ben, could you help me? Like,
And
could
I
you come in
couldn't
here and
find
help
a
me get the
towel.
shower?
That's why I was naked.
Heard you're looking for a fifth peasant, Ben."
As the new second peasant, I just have to say, I need to be treated a little better.
All right, here's.
I was kidding.
I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna move on.
It's sacrilege whenever you put yourself in the top 5 as a peasant. That's all you have to say. Everybody flips out. Ben, you were the former 4th peasant, right? That's why they all ditched you.
It's true.
Fuck.
You were kind of the Jeff Holiday of your group.
Yes, I was.
They always take turns fucking
I was
you.
Jeff Holiday before. I'm like the hipster Jeff Holiday. I was cool before Jeff Holiday.
He was just Jeff Weekend.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Jeff Holiday pussed out. He was supposed to be in studio.
Well, he'll show up eventually.
He'll be back someday.
People hate Jeff Holiday, you know, rightfully so. But I think he makes things better because you need an antagonist. It makes you feel like you're not wasting time. You know what I mean? That's why I took Jeff Holiday's part for this show. Such an unlikable twat. And Mercedes playing me.
Yeah, the hot one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The hot one with the great ass.
Yeah. Joe and I have a lot in common.
That's us.
Well, I have
I'm not sure
boobs.
this is going to work, but this is how I'm taking my Playboy shots. And I just wanted to let you know that my men have told me that I've sent over 100 nudes to my men. And Playboy has made me the,
I like how she's standing in front of a piano with a Bible in her hand.
And the fucking Pepe over her pee-pee. What the fuck?
This woman believes she's the empress of the universe or planet Earth or something.
my God.
Yeah.
the playmate of the century, because Hugh Hefner, when his dying wish was that I would be the Playboy playmate of the century. And when Hugh found out in heaven, because he went to heaven, that
he went to heaven,
I
obviously.
decided to pose for Playboy, Jesus told us that his dead body literally flipped in his grave. He was so excited.
This is the best.
I'm the only woman to have fucked both Hugh Hefner and Jesus.
Mercedes,
She's like
are
ancient.
Are you traumatized or something?
I just don't know. I don't know whether to laugh at someone who's mentally ill or not. Like,
No, you shouldn't laugh at someone who's mentally ill, but when they make a joke, like Jesus did a fucking barrel roll in his grave, like that's funny. Like you can laugh at jokes, right? Because that was a funny joke, even if it came from somebody who's mentally fucking disillusioned beyond repair.
I think she's hot.
Did she make like the Playboy thing? Like she's like obviously coherent enough to like make fake Playboy issues of herself.
Yeah, look at the text here. Jesus Christ isn't a cock blocker.
She used to stalk one of the actors from Star Trek, and
Brent Spiner.
And he got a restraining order on her, and she's like, she swears that the real Brent Spiner that's around today is just a clone.
Yeah, the Brent Spiner we see at autograph signings is a Jesuit clone, and she's actually still banging the real Brent Spiner because he is an alpha male.
When does her issue come out?
It's October 2017.
Yeah, this month.
Nice.
He considers me his magnum opus, the Playboy models of all Playboy models. So I'm basically doing this to honor Hugh Hefner, who is in heaven. And I've been posing using this camera. Like I say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this or not because I've got it going this way. And I tell you, Lauren McBride is really worried about this because her narrative has been that she says, I'm so hot. And she says, no man would want Gail's vulgar vagina. That's what she said. And she's saying, oh, I'm so hot. There's no way Gail could ever be hot enough for a celebrity like Brent Spiner. And what I did for my Playboy shots is
Brent Spiner's like 70 years old.
Oh, and Brent Spiner is like, it's not funny to push this woman.
Yeah, he said that.
She's obviously have mental illness because Jeff Holiday was hounding him. He's like, Brent Spiner, when you come to the Portland Comic Con, will you sign my copy of Gail Schuler's book?
Yeah, he was like,
and Brent Spiner's like, nope,
no,
this is not funny to egg this woman on. She has problems. She sends me shit encrusted panties in the mail. Stop.
Come on, if we don't make fun of her, everybody will go back to making fun of me. Jeff
I actually got the cover to Brent Spiner's All Yellow Eyes is back, and I held it in front of me in various poses, you know, like...
Oh, my God.
Are you jealous, Mercedes? You can admit it. Girls get jealous. Are you jealous?
I really am, and I was actually at Playboy.
Hers are real, honey.
You were?
I was just there, and the whole time I was one of the models for their new workout show, and I was just thinking to myself, I really hope Gail doesn't get wind of this. Otherwise, because I just don't feel like I deserve to be there, and I think Gail does, but don't tell her.
You're so humble.
Yeah.
I mean, Gail would be humble too if she had any reason to be, but she's the Empress of the Galaxy. Like, humility is not a trait she needs.
No, I mean, look at her. Look at that. That is God's glory manifest in female form.
She is the sweetest fuck muffin I have ever seen.
Like, everybody here has been molested, right? But her...
Raise the roof.
She hasn't figured out how to cope. Like, I turned it into, you know, a weird wardrobe. You turned it into morbid obesity. You turned it into
porn.
Never mind. And then you turned it into porn. She's not coping. She turned it into schizophrenia. That's
Poor
why
Gail.
When it happens to you, tell somebody, okay? That's my mission for today.
Yeah, unless it happened to you by Harvey Weinstein, obviously. Then get a fucking career.
Ben turned his into a podcast, his molestation angst.
But that was because TJ gave him the fucking spoopy booty.
Yeah.
He was like, let me put that banana in your butt, Ben. Ben's like, only way out of this one now is a podcast. And that's
nude, and I sent those to Brent, and from what I understand, my men are making a video montage of my nudes.
Fuck.
For Playboy. It's considered part of Playboy's magazine shoot of me. And that is going to be...
So, let's put it like this. If there is a group of people online sending emails to crazy-ass Gail...
There are.
And they're like, Gail, hi, I'm representing Playboy, and Hugh Hefner died this
Billy,
week.
I know what you're going to say. That
wish.
means I can be on Playboy. No. No.
But, like, there are literally people manipulating her into getting naked online. Is this worse than Harvey Weinstein whipping his dick out for the fucking celebutants? Because there's guys right now sending her emails like...
We did have Gail on the show once. And she was so nice. She's like the nicest lady ever, but she is a big time perv. Like,
yeah, you can tell by her nostrils.
Oh yeah, she's got them coke nostrils.
They're
dude.
flared nostrils.
I could tell why Mercedes started putting the coke up her vajayjay.
She has a list of men that she has marriages with, and they're Hugh Jackman and Gerard Butler and what else?
Treat Williams.
Poor Gail.
But Brent Spiner's one of them too, and Matthew McConaughey.
If one of you sickos out there is watching right now, and you're one of the guys emailing Gail every time something happens, and you try to attribute the fucking Hugh Hefner's death to her getting naked, and you talked her into getting naked for this spread here, you're fucked up. You're the fucking criminal. You're the creep. You're the Harvey Weinstein. You're the Bill Cosby. You're the fucking piece of shit that needs to be outed. Stop messing with this woman. She has mental problems. Y'all get her to show her fucking pink Laffy Taffy. That's not cool.
Ben, have you ever had a girl on your couch for DP?
No.
Be honest.
No.
That's all right. It was just me then.
Ben, you spanked Joe in that fucking room and promised him if he put his ass out that you would give him you would give him third peasant status.
Ben has a gay crush on me.
We don't talk about that.
Tell everybody. I'm not going anywhere.
That's where the scratch. There's scratches on his neck.
Yeah, show the scratches from when Ben bit you. He was like, "Do you like hickeys?" And Joe was like, "No, I don't like hickeys. I have to have a wife." And Ben was like, "I'm gonna show you." Joe, show your ring finger to all the women out there. Joe, show your ring finger.
Kind of hard to see.
Joe, show your ring finger.
It looks badass.
Yeah, Joe doesn't want to show it because
Okay.
Joe's a pussy.
Oh, my ring?
Yeah. Joe's spoken for.
Yeah.
Don't try and fucking tell Joe he's hotter than me. I'm the hot one.
He's available. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm the available one.
All
I'm
right,
the most
so-
fuckable one on bet.
She corrected you. He's the available one. Not the same thing, ladies.
Here's this guy we played on the last show when you guys were in here. It's this guy. He's talking about the Boy Scouts allowing girls in.
It's about time.
E.T. Williams. He's got an interesting way of speaking.
Oh, I love this guy actually.
Oh God.
The British is coming. I'm out here being a good Boy Scout. I don't know if you know it or not, but they say that the Boy Scout, I got me a pine cone too, by the way.
Give me a pine cone.
Campfire.
The British is coming.
They just say that the Boy Scouts, I don't know if you heard the story now, but the Boy Scouts now are admitting Girl Scouts. Wait a minute. The Boy Scouts are admitting Girl Scouts. Oh, I'm sorry, girls. Don't they have a Girl Scout? Why do
I want to know what's going to happen to all those cookies come October. Are these girls in the Boy Scouts going to be selling me them cookies? Am I going to get my Samoas or no? Because if I can't get my Samoas, it's on.
Sorry, I'm really, I really didn't know about the cookie situation.
Does the girls need to join the Boy Scouts? That's the question I want to ask. See, I knew this was going to happen.
I agree with
Long
him.
time ago.
Does that make me crazy? Because I agree. Why are
Yes,
why are
no.
they putting girls in the Boy
It makes
Scouts?
you crazy. No, it doesn't make you crazy.
Because you're a bigot. That's why.
I didn't say
It's unfair. Like, can the boys be in the Girl Scouts? No. So why is it the girls are allowed in the Boy Scouts?
But do the boys want to be resorted to shilling fucking cookies while they could be building fires? And
It
so
all
on?
depends what you identify as. I identify as a 5-year-old Peruvian girl, so I would be led into the Girl Scouts easily.
Well, you would do well in Hollywood, or
Thank you.
maybe in Clinton's cabal.
He's
Thank
had
you.
some time in Beverly Hills under the casting couch of fucking Andy.
One of my boys was in Boy Scout. I took him out because I saw it coming. Whenever they started saying they got to be inclusive, let the homosexuals be the...
My dad took me out of Boy Scouts when I was a little kid. I was in for like 2 weeks. He found out and he pulled me out because he didn't want me to get molested.
Yeah.
He was like, because like one of the things the Boy Scouts teach you is you respect your elders no matter what.
Right.
My dad was like, nope, you're out. He's like, if someone older than you tells you some shit you don't agree with, you tell them off.
Yeah.
He was like, you don't have to listen to adults. Sometimes are more fucked up than little kids can be, and little kids can be mean. I've had 5-year-old kids call me a fat fuck, and it's because they have no filter. They don't have. They know the truth, and they don't care. They just say it. But like my dad was like, you do not have to fucking listen to adults. Adults will rape you. I think my dad was very worried about me getting fucked because of how pretty I was as a kid.
He knew.
Yeah. But like I got pulled out of the Boy Scouts too. It had nothing to do with the homosexuality of letting homosexuals in. It was because they were already in there, pedophiles.
Nothing to do with the homosexuality.
Yeah, the pedophiles were already in there, fucking little kids. They were balling
Your
out
dad
little
was
kids.
a homophobe. No, the gay thing, I don't like the way we're doing it. Because the kids now coming out, every 10-year-old is a faggot. You know what I mean? Have you ever met a 10-year-old that's not a faggot? Never. You've never met a 10-year-old that's not a big flamer. And I'll tell you something else. I'm sick of all this faggot porn on my computer all the time. It's got to stop.
You're running out of space for other shit, right?
Exactly. It's all on my computer all the time.
Leaders,
Can't do
I
it.
said, it's time to go, son. It's time to go. But now we have the boys.
Is that a lesbian with the kid? What,
I think so.
That's the woman from Orange is the New Black. I think she plays the lesbian inmate, Boo.
Scouts saying that
That's
they're
her
gonna allow
husband that she has her arm around.
They even letting gingers in these days. What the fuck?
They ain't got no soul. How they gonna earn badges?
One of the rules of being a Boy Scout is you have to be a boy.
I'll tell you what, though, they got the shirt tucked into the jeans. There you go.
It's very churchy. Like Boy Scouts is like a thing that the churches do. So I think if you're okay with your priest molesting your son, you're okay with the Boy Scout leaders doing it too.
Exactly.
But at least the priest has a mission from God to put his dick in your son's ass.
You want it to be a man with status, ideally. Am I wrong here?
Yeah, if Weinstein was in charge of the Boy Scouts, I'd let him fuck my kid if it meant he got a role in the what was that Fat Camp movie with Christopher Lloyd?
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights. Yeah, if you got a role in Heavyweights,
no,
yeah.
Wait, no, that's you're thinking of the other one with Christopher Lloyd.
Oh,
that's Bushwhack. No, that's Daniel Stern.
That's shit. I don't know.
Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere. Yeah. If my kid got fucked by a damn Harvey Weinstein and got put in the movie Angus, I'd be okay with it.
Movie Angus?
Just put him in the movie Angus.
Just the movie
I like
Angus.
that movie.
I identified with it because I was a weird,
So
awkward
did
fat
Ben
boy.
too. You could tell.
What?
You were like, what?
I identify with the movie about a fat kid.
I'm just saying, not fat, ugly. I'm kidding, Ben. I was kidding.
Ben's gonna fucking have
I
to
know.
wrestle you
No,
again,
Ben
dude.
has shot me 5
Ben's
death
gonna
looks.
choke you
he
down.
shot me 5 death looks during. I just want to see if he attacks.
I'm gonna leave you guys alone for a minute and take a whiz.
Oh shit!
In the Boy Scouts, you gonna change the
Ben,
name?
you're my
Because it
favorite
can't
peasant.
stay Boy Scouts if you're allowing girls in the Boy Scouts. See, sooner or later they got to change the name because when the homosexual says
I know where the
you got to
weapons
allow
are
the
hidden
homosexual in, and then you know they got all these identity crises. They're gonna be transgender. They're gonna be gender specific. They don't want to be called he or her. So then you got to change into just the Scouts or the others Scouts. I don't know what name you can call it. So ridiculous because you're going to have a whole bunch of pronouns just to appease these clowns. But this is what the
I don't know.
Z-C.
So, do you think girls should be able to join the Boy Scouts? Because honestly, the Boy Scouts are cooler than the Girl Scouts. Like, more fun things go on.
Yeah.
But that's
Make
because,
fires.
But the thing is with the girls, don't they have they have Girl Scout stuff where they can go camp? I mean, personally, I did not like the Girl Scouts. I think I went to one Girl Scout meeting and they had us make placemats, and I was like, "This is bullshit." So then I didn't keep going.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they make it very, they feminize it a lot. So like girls that want to do, like more Boy Scout type stuff, like. Because they'll even.
Well, they should have the Tomboy Scouts.
The Tomboy.
That's an easy
They
fix.
have why don't they have like a Girl Scouts for camping or like a separate little chapter? Like, why does it
Yeah.
have to be like, hey boys, you guys can't have a party without us, so we're gonna insert ourselves in your party. But if the
Right.
boys want to join the Girl Scouts, they'll be like, no, it's not safe for the girls. So it's just an unfair double standard.
I heard the
So
Girl
either
Scouts are
everybody's in the
pissed.
same scout troop, or no, it's totally gender segregated.
Like, I don't think there's anything really gender specific about Boy Scouts that they do. Like, women can do it,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. But I heard the Girl Scouts are pissed because this is going to lower their enrollment because the Boy Scouts do more fun shit. Like the Girl Scouts is like a more like relaxed version of what Boy Scouts do.
But I think boys need this is the one thing I think in society, men and boys need their own places. Because women have a lot of that. No, I'm serious. Because they did a study and they found boys in gender segregated schools do 50% better in their grades. Because they don't have the distraction of the women. But when girls are in gender segregated schools, they don't do as well. So only the girls are benefiting from the lack of segregation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mercedes. I was getting stuff thrown at me, so I didn't.
I was
hear you.
listening.
That's okay. I don't care if you listen.
No.
I was trying to.
I listened.
I'm getting
I was
violently
listening
attacked.
while I was throwing stuff at him.
Boy Scouts has been reduced to. It was supposed to be building character of young men. It was men teaching young men some character about cleaning a campsite up, about going camping and
What a
being
weird jump cut.
responsible. Now it's about letting everybody in.
Look at the old man that's there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was a Boy Scout but just learning how to sew meant you weren't a bitch.
We're going to move on to the next thing. This is the CEO of YouTube. She made her first YouTube video like a month ago, and this is her explaining why she made a YouTube channel.
Because it was so fucking bad the month ago with all the celebrity guest appearances. Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I wanted to explain today why I'm starting a YouTube channel. 3 reasons why I am creating a YouTube channel. First of all, I wanted to use it as a way of communicating with creators and use YouTube and YouTube videos as a way of connecting with the creator community. Whenever I go to a new country.
Yeah, it's like
her oration sucks.
Yeah, and I already didn't know. I didn't know who she was until she created this.
I think that's Gail.
I just don't like her. Like, I really wish I didn't know, because now I actually don't like her.
Now, I made this YouTube channel so I could get in touch with Brent Spiner.
It's funny because she says she's going to answer people's comments as much as she can. So when people are like, why was I demonetized?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's probably because you weren't Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I always try to meet with creators in that country. I love meeting them and hearing their stories.
Look at
about
the people
how they
she
became
met. It's like, who the
YouTubers,
fuck
getting
are
their
these
feedback
people?
And having a dialogue about YouTube. Recently, I went on a trip and I was in Warsaw. I was in
So
vacation channel, and yet she can barely speak. I mean, wouldn't she drive you crazy in meetings? Like, if you had to go to meetings with this woman every fucking day, and she's the CEO of a communications channel, and this is how she speaks.
Not a bigot here, but the only 3 dudes there, gay.
This is in Poland.
Just saying.
So she's meeting with YouTubers. These are YouTubers in Poland. Don't recognize any of them.
There's like 8 people.
Warsaw, I was in Paris. I was in
Paris.
3 people.
Berlin, and I was
Berlin.
She met with a total of 17 people.
in London.
London.
24.
And I met with creators in every single one of those cities. And when I came back, I
So
thought,
none of
wow,
them
that
in
was
American
so productive.
cities.
I really enjoyed meeting all those YouTubers.
I met with
but there's so
25
many more
people that were too scared to call me a cunt like everybody else on YouTube. So I felt like it was really productive.
out there. How do I build a really scalable way to enable creators all over the world to have a conversation with them about what's on their mind and simulate that experience? And I thought, why don't we do videos? I can get questions from the community and do
so many jump cuts,
regular updates based on the
That's
questions that I'm
YouTube,
getting
man.
from creators. That's the
She
first reason why
malfunctions
I
every
was
2 seconds.
PTA or something.
If you want to know how to game YouTube, watch how PewDiePie and fucking Logan Paul edit all their videos.
Onision does that too.
Oh yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah,
with
Billy's buddies with Onision.
That's my bro.
Yeah.
That's my buddy. But no, like he's obviously not enjoying the spoils of the new YouTube. He's struggling to stay relevant because he made his name back when YouTube was growing, and anybody who was a part of YouTube originally is now getting ousted because they switched the algorithm to benefit the Vine kids who left Vine and had a safe platform full of hungry, young, stupid fans to follow them in, and they just want to fucking see their favorite YouTube star talk about dick and fart jokes under the guise of a SpongeBob meep meep instead of actual cuss words. It's so overly edited, overly fucking censored, and that's what YouTube wants to put their fucking game behind. And that's exactly what happened when they switched over to Adpocalypse, switched the new algorithm in. They're trying to tear apart free speech, to try and tear apart people who are maybe a little more adult and free thinking. They don't want you to have any sort of the dissenting opinion. So Susan Wojcicki's going to go to 4 different countries and have the equivalent of a small kindergarten classroom worth of people voicing their opinion in the video. Good job, Susan.
Look for this to be a bridge for even more tight censorship on YouTube.
Yeah.
Look for this, because I can see it now, the story. She gets attacked violently and viciously by trolls, and then all of a sudden they're like, do we need a bigger crackdown on YouTube?
Do we need people to have
the
an
answer is
opinion on
always
YouTube?
yes.
By the way, we are now the #1 talk show on Twitch.
All right.
Congratulations.
I guess I
a
proved
YouTube
you
channel.
wrong,
And then
Dad.
there's a second reason. I also feel really lucky that we have so many amazing
Joe, you disappoint me so much.
creators that come to YouTube. A lot of times they're asking me questions and I'm asking them questions. We're having a conversation that's behind the scenes, and I thought we can have a conversation and we can make that available. Why don't I do a series where they ask me 2 questions and I ask them 2 questions, and we can post that on YouTube? My idea was to call it 2x2 at HQ. And the third reason why I wanted to...
Yeah, what a great idea. She earned her paycheck there.
Yeah, my idea meant a room full of strategists trying to make her at least favorable with all the other YouTube stars. Don't make her look so shitty next to Rhett and Link, where Rhett and Link can make a fucking dolt with a donut look like a superstar. They have to actually brush this bitch up to make her stand out in front of every other beloved YouTube creator.
Yeah.
Good job, Susan Wojcicki.
Start a YouTube channel was to test and to use all of these creator features myself. I've been using YouTube since the very beginning as a viewer, and I've been uploading private videos, but when you're a creator, it's a different experience. You're thinking about thumbnails, the title, the descriptions, analytics associated with it. There are many features that are
by the way, this woman is worth an estimated $350 million.
Good.
So if her video gets demonetized, she doesn't feel it.
I'm glad to see an everyman on YouTube.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
And she knows she's not getting demonetized. She's getting favorable advertisements for her 140,000 views per video.
Don't you look at people like this, like how, like, what fucking silver spoon was she born with? Here's a woman who could barely speak and is probably one of the least engaging public speakers I've ever seen, and she's running a platform for people to communicate ideas. Think about that.
Yeah, and she's the CEO. I mean, she's the CEO of a giant corporation.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, if I worked under her and I had to go to some of her meetings, I'd probably fall asleep.
I would bet she's in the top 10% of interesting CEOs, though. Like, as far as CEOs go, she's probably vibrant.
Not like a Richard Branson or something.
No,
like
she's
that.
definitely not a Richard
What about
Branson.
Vince McMahon?
She's definitely no Vince McMahon.
All right.
Vince McMahon, though, like if the Weinstein flashlight got shined on Vince McMahon,
yeah,
that would be
if you
interesting.
Go back like 30 years too.
Oh yeah, he probably made Andre the Giant fuck a poor defenseless Mae Young just for his giggles. He doesn't give a shit. Vince McMahon is a real man, and by real man, yes, I mean the type of guy you would fucking hate right now, but every one of your grandfathers is probably guilty of everything you detest in every other man. Straight up, like without everything that's going on today, you wouldn't be here because your grandfather was much worse than fucking Harvey Weinstein. That's without power. That's just what the fucking 20s were like.
And all your grandmothers fucked him too.
Yeah.
My grandparents were born in the 20s. Well, like my grandmother was born in the 20s, and now she's like 95.
1940s were worse than fucking the worst of the worst in 2010.
We call them the good old days.
That's fucked.
Only, and I really wanted to use them to make sure that I understood the creator experience. We have lots of teams who are dedicated to working with creators. They spend a lot of time trying to understand the perspective from creators and figuring out how they can build a better product for creators. But I also wanted the opportunity to be a creator so I could use these products and test them out so that I also could think about
if
how
she
we
wants
could
to
build an
test
even
out
better
and use a
platform
product,
for creators all over.
can one of us send her a Sybian if you want to use and test out products? Come on, Susan Wojcicki.
Actually, there's been a campaign for like a year now for Ryby Jenkins to ride a Sybian on episode 400. We have someone that watches our show. Her name's Ryby Jenkins, and she started off as just like a Twitch streamer, but now she's doing foot porn. So she's like slowly working her way into it.
Up to the navel, slowly but surely.
She steps on like dildo. Like people pay her money to like walk on dildos.
Yeah, no, that's a legitimate profession. How dare you talk down on this, Ben?
I'm not talking down on it.
Women's rights.
I just wouldn't pay for that.
Well, I would pay for fucking mustard on a sandwich, and I hate mustard, so I can only imagine what people would pay for without just knowing it was available.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Susan Wojcicki for Sybian 400.
I'll tell you what. When I posted that Mercedes was going to be on the show, I did have many people in our chat say that you have pretty feet. So there you go. They're everywhere.
The foot fetish is the most notable fetish, right? Foot fetish is the top fetish.
It's actually the second on DP. The first is small penis humiliation videos.
It's a good fetish.
Do you do those?
All right. I'll show you TJ's banana video after the show.
I heard he's got a micro one. Yeah.
They call him Micro Jackson.
It explains why, like, he's a very tall dude. He's about 6'6".
Yeah.
And he still wears platform shoes. You don't fucking need it, TJ, unless, of course, you got a baby. Oh, you do. You got a baby dick.
It's a good size.
What are you doing? He's not here. He can't hear us. He's not going to watch this.
No, he's too lazy to watch
He
this.
can't even be bothered to be on it, let alone watch it. We can say whatever we want.
What's the smallest penis you've ever had to deal with?
Oh, well, some of the guys who do like the fetish videos, like I've done that. I've done like some femdom videos for production houses. They have guys that are like official slaves, and a lot of them have really small dicks. And that's part of their thing. Like it's part of their
really small. I think I'm gonna need a number
Look
here.
at Ben grab his crotch like.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's just like I'm talking like maybe a couple inches. Like
A couple inches.
Not bad.
Okay.
Maybe it was really cold, or they were nervous.
But no, but it's a whole thing. Like in their world, they like having the small dick as like part of their pathology about being
it's a good
slave or,
thing.
like a subordinate. Yeah. I don't know, like, I think everyone focuses on the small dick thing, but, most guys have average-sized penises.
I was gonna get DP tattooed on my dick, but Drunken Peasants wouldn't fit.
The world. So those are the 3 reasons as to why I decided to start my YouTube channel. I am reading the comments. I can't answer all of them. I will do my best to find the themes and to answer them.
The themes?
She always looks like she's asking a question. On my channel, like, she talks like a kind of like weird CEO Valley girl.
Yeah. I looked her up because her last name is Polish, so I was like, is she from Poland? Is that why she can't speak so well?
fry.
But no, she's from California.
It's a little vocal
so there
fry.
You go.
That upwards
she's
inflection.
Like total Valley girl. She's like a weird, I'm so smart and I'm worth millions of dollars, but I can't speak properly.
Was she born into money, or did she work her way up to it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Come on.
What?
Come on.
I don't know how you become
Don't be
CEO
so
of
naive.
Maybe she's a hard worker, and that's why she never learned to
Let's just
speak.
say she knew a few Harvey Weinsteins.
Future videos. Thank you everyone for watching. I look forward to hearing from you on my channel. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody subscribe to Sujin with Jasicki right now.
I'm gonna buy darts to throw at Joe like when I get mad at him.
Ben takes all his frustrations out on Joe. It's the
As
best.
he should.
Joe's our peg boy.
Exactly.
You're our cabin boy.
When narcissism reaches a force greater than itself, the only thing it can do is quietly seethe and throw stuff at him when he's not looking. Whether it be in a chat or right next to him.
Alex Jones wants your mega church tithe.
It's cold up in my God.
Is your local church fighting the globalist? Is it exposing the pedophile rings? Is it exposing the New World Order?
I like how he chews gum when he's doing this. You see it?
No, they're scared because of fire.
Oh, dude, I can't believe that Jeff Holiday came on this show and was like, Alex Jones is buff. He's in good shape. Did you hear that? Were you here?
Well, that's because, to be honest, Alex Jones,
he used to be.
He's not the fat fuck barrel boy you would expect him to be. He has a small amount of chest definition. He looks like a 1950s professional wrestler that would lose to Gorgeous George.
Oh.
Looks like a jobber. From the 50s.
He's a fucking jobber.
Alex Jones used to be in good shape. Like, there's photos to prove that shit.
Yeah, he was
Like-
juicing or something.
Yeah, like right here.
Whoa. Oh, is that really Alex Jones?
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
Alex Jones when he was young.
Hey, shout out to fuckable Alex Jones.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So he used to be like in good shape back
This
in the
is
day.
where he got his
But not now.
confidence.
Not now. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of him trying to sell male vitality, being like, "Look how buff I am now." All right.
He does look like a 1950s pro wrestler.
He does.
Did he get a wax before this? I mean,
Yeah, Jeff, you know why Jeff thought he was buff? Because Jeff's built like a fucking chicken cage.
501c3 tell them they can't be political. It's a load of unconstitutional malarkey, and Trump's overturning it. But these churches want to play it safe right into hell. A lot of them are good.
They want to play it safe
They're
right in
good
the hell.
money to them, but I wouldn't give another red cent to these name it and claim it glitter bug cults. I grew up in Dallas in Rockwall, folks.
He's got nuts. Like, he's always been a little like cuckoo, but it's got bad.
Mercedes, if Alex Jones decided to go into the porn industry tomorrow, would you be first in line, or would you give that job to another woman?
I think it would depend on what they were paying me.
Right. I knew she was going to say that.
How much would it take for you to let Alex Jones put the fucking freedom into you?
I as long as I got my standard boy girl rate, I think it would be an
Yeah, that's it. Just standard, because he's gonna make fucking a shit ton off of this, right? You, you just want.
But if he got to the point that he was in the porn industry, then I think that they would be monetized somewhere else.
Okay,
I think
okay.
that would be the end of the InfoWars empire.
Okay, it would not be the Nympho Wars.
Do you just do?
Yeah, that's a good parody. Good. You should produce.
Oh my god, I should be the Alex Jones in Nympho Wars.
The Nympho Wars.
Yes.
They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
They're turning the frogs gay, and then I fuck like Pepe the Frog.
Me and Ben dress up as frogs and fuck each other.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Maybe later.
High five. High five.
Maybe later.
Middle of some of the biggest names out there. Okay? And I know about these preachers behind the scenes. Let me tell you. I've never seen hookers that look so good. So you just need to understand these people got helicopters, they got cocaine, and they are partying.
I agree with this. No, 100%. Alex Jones is not lying right now.
Hold on.
Like, you listen to Alex Jones. All the priests, the preachers, they're doing this shit, dude.
They've got hookers,
this is true.
cocaine, and helicopters.
They do.
That's a recipe for fun.
Mercedes, you can't answer yes or no because I'm sure you signed a couple of non-disclosure papers, you know. But if I was to say that like Casey Treat flew into your porch on a helicopter and he gave you a stack of fucking Benjamins, would you imagine any world where you would have the camera off and Casey Treat turned on?
Who is this person?
He's a very big televangelist.
He's one of those God Church televangelists. Oh, is he Seattle? Who's the fucking guy from Houston that shut his door down?
Joel Osteen.
That's what I meant. Fuck, I don't. Yeah, Joel Osteen. That's what I meant to say. Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, those guys
They all
usually
fucking
hire
blend
either
in.
tranny or gay hookers. So I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
Have you ever worked with Nick Manning? He fucked my date once at a party.
Joe's still bitter about that.
The reason I ask is, if you're ever in a scene with him again, if you could do me a huge favor, contract something not too serious, and then fuck him.
Give him the
give it to him.
Give him the walking drip. No, but like these priests, they don't practice what they preach. They're sickos. They take the big bucks and they do dirty shit. Alex Jones is not lying about this. The only reason Alex Jones is mentioning this is because he now wants to take their money too, because he knows the same people that listen to him are the ones paying every fucking weekend to Joel Osteen. Exactly. He's like, it's time to take their fucking money over. We're now going to be in the cult of fucking Jones. The InfoWars are going to take over Sunday church because they're going to have Sunday streams 7 hours long with Alex Jones telling you why God is a pussy bitch and should take his new fucking pump product.
It's the exact thing we do here at DP with outing Harvey Weinstein.
Well,
Well,
Harvey-
and Alex Jones wants a helicopter and more cocaine. So
Exactly. I can't get enough cocaine to do this podcast.
I've never seen hookers more beautiful, and that's a
Absolutely
problem.
think you're a joke. Okay? And that's a whole nother area. It's just these churches, these big, giant mega churches are everywhere. Everyone worships these stupid preachers, and they're not doing anything.
They're not doing
The world
anything.
government,
he has
the whole
sausage
beast system.
sales
These
and supplements. So he's
I gotta say,
Water filters. He sells
I
those,
love to see Alex Jones go against the churches right now, because this is like he's splitting the demographic. And who's going to win? Alex Jones, who teaches them that aliens are real and frogs are homos, or the fucking church that tells them that God loves the fact that they're greedy as shit and to send them more fucking money for their massive private jets. This is the world imploding on itself, and I love it. I'm reveling in every moment of this.
These local radio stations fighting for the Trump agenda that is to free up the churches and free up Christians and not let the IRS persecute Christians. That's what's important. Because if we don't have the religious freedom, we have nothing. And the internet censorship that's coming down, it's not coming down on these little glitterbug churches. It's coming down on us.
Glitterbug?
They're going against our local radio station sponsors, but they can't stop you committing today to donate to your local affiliates today. Mark it in your calendar and do it.
He just should have been a preacher. He should have just cut out the fucking alien
he is a
middleman and
preacher.
just gone straight to the Baptist church, man.
He is a preacher.
I'll tell you what, when Howard Stern first heard Alex Jones on Piers Morgan, he loved him so much that he had him on the show like the next day.
Yeah.
Like, he is entertaining and he has a great voice.
And Stern was giving him every opportunity in the world to not look like a crazy asshole.
So can you imagine how that dude could talk dirty like Alex Jones? Like, yeah,
Alex
Tell
Jones,
me you're one of the Bilderbergs, baby.
Alex
Like,
Jones,
you put on that goat's head.
Alex Jones could join the WWE tomorrow and main event WrestleMania.
Yeah,
he's just that fucking in tune.
Against Shane McMahon.
Against Shane, Alex Jones versus Shane McMahon would be money. It would sell the most pay-per-views, more than Cena versus The Rock. That's where we're at right now in this world. Alex Jones does pro wrestling better than most pro wrestlers, and we're supposed to take him as a serious fucking personality.
Feminist. Slam poetry. Hissing. Screeching. Squawking. Fuck you to all the men. I am blaming you.
All right.
It's about time somebody
Here's
said
today's feminist slam poetry segment.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Get lit.
Hey there, baby. You look emotionally stable and independent, and like you don't stand for no bullshit. And I would like to respectfully inquire about your plans for the evening, because I would like to sit across from you at a table, maintain good eye contact, and laugh at all of your jokes. 2, a girl. I've got a good relationship with my mama, and I'm looking for a serious commitment. 3,
Hey, girl, if I adhered to all these things you request, you wouldn't want to fuck me, and you'd go after the dog that you always chase because you're looking for the bone. Whoa!
A song by NSYNC. 4, although I'm yelling at you from within a construction site across the street, I would like to maintain a respectful and polite conversation with you and make sure you feel appreciated whenever we are interacting, not because you are a woman, but because I respect life in all its forms.
Don't react out.
5.
I don't really know how this works.
This girl wants to get ass fucked so bad.
Oh my god!
And I'm not into
Put
anal.
on some makeup though. Maybe do something with her hair.
Do you not see the glitter on her cheekies?
She hasn't been fucked right ever. She would not be singing.
Well, that's not her fault. It's all the beta fucking men that she gets because they're the ones that are willing to sit across from her and respect her.
It's the girls she's been experimenting with since high school.
Oh shit!
Oh, no,
They don't know what
the
they're
girl she's
doing.
been experimenting with since her uncle touched her in her wrong places. That's
Damn.
like a problem.
Thank you.
We love you, and I will unfold your heart like an origami crane ready to take flight. When there is nothing left to do but hold you, I will tune my guitar and sing to the rhythm of your heartbeat.
Joy
Nothing.
Luck Club embarrassment. Like it's like Joy Luck Club bloopers.
Joy Luck Club.
This is the oh fuck club.
You know what?
Oh,
Like,
fuck
I'm
club.
so embarrassed to admit that I've actually seen that movie, Joy Luck Club.
I think I have too.
Yeah.
I've only ever masturbated to it.
Beautiful than the world when I am holding you, because I can see only you. I will.
See, you should make a porn parody called the Joy Fuck Club.
Oh
there
my
you
God.
go.
Joy.
There's another one.
Joe was already in the boy fuck club.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
With starring Andy Dick.
It's funny because it's true.
So why's your friend Joe dodging me?
So where's your friend Joe at, Billy? You know, he showed me his ass once on Skype, and that gave the fervor. Now I'm like Jaws, and trying to get in his anus.
It's true.
will dance with you like birthday candles in the dark, shadows cast across the floor with your dress. 6. I will write you thunder and lightning. I will write you stars and Milky Ways and galaxies, the universe ever expanding as you press your palm into mine, a most innocent action, fingers laced like doilies on couch cushions, eyelashes fluttering like wings, higher.
shout out to any girl that brings up doilies in a sexual connotation, because she's never been fucked. Like, if your mind goes to doilies when you're talking about sexual intimacy, you're a grandma, and you should just fast forward straight into your 90s.
Let me put this doily down so we don't soil the sofa. See?
Than our hearts 7 if I lose you to bigger and better things. To skyscrapers, to smooth talking, black coffee drinking, well-dressed businessmen with sensible names like Ryan and Drew. Those we love and lose are always connected by heartstrings into infinity. I will write you an infinity. I will hold onto your heartstring, a red balloon, flying in a thunderstorm, waiting for tragedy, and I will fall onto you like so many raindrops.
I wonder why
And
she's
if I
single.
lose you,
Huh? Because no man could handle this storm.
No, they just want to sit and listen to her talk all day.
How could she's so engaging?
Yeah.
I will continue to chase you politely and respectfully, send you flowers, chocolates, my left ear, and if we end it all, I will not continue to send you photos of me after the gym, even though I'm sure you will miss those, nor will I continue to ask for photos of you after the gym, even though I know I will miss those.
There you go, girl.
Will go forth and politely,
I don't want to see
respectfully-
photos of her after the gym. I really
I'd
don't.
still rather watch this than Josh
I think
Fierstein
we're
rap.
watching her after the gym. Look at the sweat. Fucking her underarms, her face. Jesus Christ. Clean up,
Exercise
girl.
she's gotten all month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worth
Hit on
it.
your best friend.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
It's so awful. It's terrible.
Golf clap for all of them.
Beautiful.
I want them to wear more makeup. Just pretty it up a little bit. You know, do your hair. Maybe the men will like you. Take it up the ass. That helps too.
Yeah, like when men fail with women, they're just desperate fucking schlubs. But when women fail with men, it's the men's fault.
Yeah.
So let's be honest here. Let's be honest here for 1 second. I'll fuck you. Any woman watching right now, I'll fuck you.
That's where this was going.
I don't care what you look like. Long as you can forget the fact that I'm a 500-pound androgynous sicko.
If you're watching,
I'll fuck you.
I was going to do.
All
If your
right.
name is Mercedes and you're watching, I'll,
Your name's Mercedes and you have big old fucking tits.
I'll give you a
Swear to
very nice
God.
compliment and put doilies down.
I'll listen to you
Put
talk about
doilies.
bullshit all fucking day.
Yeah.
As long as at the end of the date, I get to stick it in you.
Put your palm in mine.
Sorry, I'm
That's why just cut out the date. Just cut out the fucking middleman. You know.
So I'm opening up Streamlabs again. The next question is, what is the capital of Santa? Or I almost said, what was the capital of Santa Fe? What's the capital of Arizona?
Phoenix.
Joe!
Santa Fe.
Joe!
Dude.
Santa Fe's New Mexico, you psycho.
Yeah, I almost said that.
So
what? Shut up!
You
I'm
said
cutting.
Arizona.
I'm killing your mic.
Oh.
What is the capital of North Dakota? Dude.
Joe, would you stop? Joe's stupid. This is how stupid Joe is. We asked the audience a question, and this sick fucking asshole has to answer it because he's that much of a fucking alpha male. He fancies himself a winner over here. He can't let the fucking audience answer a question. Shit.
It's capital of North Dakota.
Hercules Rockefeller asks, Billy is a guy. I thought he was just a butch transgender. I'm both. Nah, I was born with a pee-pee and I'll probably die with a pee-pee. Probably. You never know what happens when you get drunk and shit. Knives come
Send
out.
it to me in Streamlabs with your Twitter. You'll get 2 months of DP on demand. And Joe will get 2 hours of DP without demand.
Joe's gonna get 2 hours of double penetration.
Nope. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm learning about the value of a promise from Joe these days.
From Dollar Store Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, exactly.
From Dollar Store Scott Baio.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just mad that I got it right. My mic was back on.
You sick. You're
They're just
sick.
mad that I got it right.
You're gross. Hey, Zauday Dong, thank you for listening to music. I'm glad you're a new fan. To anybody out there wondering where my music is, I have no idea either. You're going to have to Google Blue Waffle to find it.
So even though the answer is out there, if you're the first person to send us a Streamlabs with it, you get it.
Are we gonna watch TJ's banana
I'll tell you
video?
what. I'll tell you what. $20 Streamlabs, and I will beat the fuck out of Joe with my belt right now.
Cool. Cool. Let me just show you guys what you're missing, by the way, because this happened last Friday. Young Joseph got the Ben Dad spanking.
Someone named oh god, it's Creamsicle.
Look at that Joey boy getting spanked by young Ben Dad. Pop.
Yeah, I was fucking him up.
Ooh, pull over that ass too fat.
E.T. Williams is basically just off-brand Tommy Sotomayor. That's what that they were talking about, that one guy.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Hey Ben, can you record your stomach growling violently so I can send it to a friend? He has a stomach growling fetish and hopes she repays me with an orgasm of my own. What? God, Creamsicle, you're so bad. All right, go ahead and send me $200 and I'll do it.
All right. Try DistroKid for my album. I use another service, but yeah, DistroKid's cool. Beat the fuck out of my butthole. You guys need to start sending some super chats.
Joe would find a way to make that boring.
Oh, hold on.
Hey!
Don't
Hey,
care much
Joe.
about the prize.
Love all the DP cast. They didn't talk that one out. Interesting. Shout out.
Have you guys ever listened to Aesop Rock?
Aesop Rock followed me on Twitter for about 2 days. Then he unfollowed me. I think I probably
Really?
said something he didn't agree with. I was super sad.
He realized he was following you.
Yeah, probably.
Someone said...
I guess he was a fan of mine, according to my friend in Olympia. Well, he used to stay in Olympia,
People
Washington.
are going to join the military to fuck you.
Honestly?
Is
Yeah.
25 too old for the military? I need a career. Yeah.
Try to say hey to Ben as I walked past Purple today. Don't think he heard. Figured I'd shout out on Streamlabs.
Oh,
tonight
you
instead of
saw me
yelling,
there?
Ben! A second time like a psychopath.
I was there.
Cheers from a Bellevueite. Yeah, shout out to Anoya.
Ben blows me off in public too. He pretends he doesn't know me. I'm like, Ben, I'm gonna be on next week. He's like,
You know, the one time I was doing a stream, like a live stream walking around, and then all of a sudden this girl pulled up in a car. She's like, Ben, hi, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm like, what the fuck? This is weird.
What would it take for me to do a collab with Hobson? I don't know. Probably how much Hobson charges for a collab. I don't know what he charges these days. I'd be up in there. Shout out to the Drunk from Seattle meetup. But yeah, I'd do a song with Hobson in like fucking a second. I don't know. I like his rappies. Billy looks like a male RPG Minx. I think RPG Minx and I are actually the sexiest fucking Drunken Peasants guests you've ever seen. So eat my asshole, loser.
Reminds me of the Asian chick from, what is it?
Chatterbait that uses 3 vibrators and Bismarck. Oh, Nug 700 with the first answer to the fucking question. Shout out Nug 700. Hobson should pay you shit. Right. Mercedes.
Mercedes, what porn do you
What
like
porn do you
being
like being
better?
better?
Pop
POV,
slash
virtual, or
virtual
femdom?
Or femdom vids.
I don't know. Whichever one you like more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's all kind of the same when we film it.
Mercedes, have you ever thought of being in a reverse POV porn video with me where you hold the camera and I just do what I do to your body and you film me doing it?
I think that would be fucking fantastic. Let's do it. I would totally
Let's make
do
some
it.
money. Yes!
Rip Joe, what a faggot.
There
Look
it
at all
is.
the jelly puts in his hair.
I'll do
Typical Guido piece of shit.
It's not gel, it's cum. Do it.
It's not jealous.
I gave him a compliment, though. Do you remember the compliment when he told me he was Italian? What I gave him?
You said,
Ben said,
but then why do I want to fuck you so bad?
No.
Or something like that.
Ben said, you are the least loud, best smelling Italian I've ever met.
Exactly.
Beat the fuck out of him, Ben.
All right.
I will. He doesn't know where the weapons are hidden.
Oh, you get to choose the weapon?
I would do a rap metal collab.
I get to monopolize the weapon.
Make an album named
All right.
Hot Pockets and Hand Jobs. Yes. Yes.
Let's do it.
Hey, Mercedes, do you want to start a YouTube series where you and I eat Hot Pockets like Lady and the Tramp? And when we get to the middle of the Hot Pockets, we vomit on each other?
Also,
That'd be
Mercedes
fun.
is smart
We
and
can
hot
vomit
as fuck.
or smear it all
Greetings
over our
from Czech
bodies.
Republic. D.
Hey, Delt, thank you for your big time support for the Drunken Peasants. You're the man.
The Czech Republic.
Hi, Czech Republic.
From Czech.
Dope.
Scam situation.
I'm not going to read this one.
Oh yeah,
fucking boring
Real.
cunt.
I'm still trying to break 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't want my channel shut down before I get that silver play button.
Oh, dude, yeah. We just happened to grab ours before all that shit went down.
Oh, I was so close. I was so close. I was pissed.
Scam situation.
Hi, Mercedes. Do I have any pets? I used to have 3 dogs, and they are all passed. Now I don't.
Send
have
pupper pics to
That's
the
the
real
hardest part about
Aziel.
having dogs.
Oh, dude, I
'Cause
got
they
a
don't
couple.
live long.
I got a couple of dogs right now that are here like 14, 15 years old. And I know they're gonna die soon, and it makes me so sad.
I have one dog that's 12, and then I have a dog that's 5, and then I have a dog that's like 1 year. So, spaced them out.
Scam situation.
Do you also do private hooking or just movies? Ben wanted to know.
I like money, so
I'll tell Ben. He was too beta to ask. I was probably too beta to listen to.
Thanks for asking for me.
No problem, bro. Peasants got to stick together.
I cannot grow a beard, for those in chat wondering. The capital of Arizona is Rebby's asshole? That's fucked up.
It is, though.
Juan Cena, you're right.
Joe fucks dogs. They found me.
You're sick.
Oh,
You're sick.
Creamsicle didn't get his thing read. He's like a weird furry person.
Oh, okay.
Or hi, Mercedes, big fan. I was wondering if you have any. Oh no,
She
no,
read
one,
that, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one did come through.
That
Never mind.
poetry had a line about losing her to men in suits. She wants a cuck for sure. She wants to cheat. I'm not sure why it blipped out before.
Saberus, yeah, I've got to say, that woman.
Good read, Saberus.
She was the most honest poetry slam I've seen, because she even said that she was going to miss the after gym pics the guys sent her of her sweaty body.
yeah, and she was honest about wanting to trade up. She's like, I'm just going to college to get a rich Wall Street husband, so
yeah,
sorry, in a high rise.
Yeah. If only the women could hold out for better male partners, they wouldn't have to have this feminist issue. But the problem is women don't want to wait it out. They're just jumping after every fucking dickhead they find, and they're reaping the fucking rewards of being with a shithead.
Oh, they just keep coming in.
Mercedes, is it true that in porn they will often have the guy switch from anal straight to vaginal and end up getting poop in the cooch? That sounds like it could be dangerous.
No, we do a really thorough enema. So by the time that a dick goes in my ass, there hasn't been any food or waste products anywhere near there. So by the time that's done, my asshole's pretty clean.
Have you ever ass to mouth too?
Wow.
Yeah, that's because we do like I do like 2 hours of enemas, and we stop eating the day before. It's all very.
Those can get very addictive, I heard.
Have you ever done a Cheeto Fingers hand job video? Where you just got big orange Cheeto fingers and you have to jerk them with the Cheeto fingers?
That sounds like a really interesting new fetish.
That's my fetish, yeah.
I was thinking.
I would settle even for like Cool Ranch Dorito hands so it looks like a dusty ghost cock.
Oh,
Is that weird?
Nice.
When did you first realize you were an info?
Who? Me or him?
Both. Realest shit she ever wrote.
I was asking everybody in the chat.
Scam situation.
Got a few. Got a few minutes
see my
left.
Feet? Look, I have pretty feet. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, they're nice.
Do
feet.
I have to show my feet? It's going to take me 18 minutes to get my fat shoes
Wow,
off.
we should have made that a donation goal.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would totally show my feet to help shill your thing.
Thank you so much.
What a wonderful thing to
She is
offer,
so
yeah.
wonderful. I think this is like her 5th time on or something.
Some kind of wonderful. Yeah.
Thanks. I stroke cocks well with my feet too.
Count me in. Have you guys thought
I've
about
seen
or
that.
plan on putting a Young Turks DP special out?
I've seen those porn where like the girl puts her feet together, the dude fucks the gap between her feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does nothing for me.
I'll be honest with you. Anything touching my dick, I'm okay with.
Okay, whatever.
If she jerks
but
me off
it's
with one of
like-
those granny fucking grabbers they use to pick up shit they can't reach,
Ohio
I'm
almost
there.
went to war over the
That's a
city
new
of
fetish, too.
Toledo.
Thank you.
I wish I was joking.
I come on here for the ideas.
Ben actually talked about this
That
last
is
week to me.
true, and there's
They
a
s-
video about it. I'm going to play it when the game comes
And they
up.
still have the football rivalry, is what Ben told me last week about this.
Yeah. That's why the football rivalry exists.
Michigan-Ohio rivalry.
Because there was a military war at
over
one
Toledo.
point. Yes.
Ben definitely knew that because he fucking told me about this
And I
last
grew
week.
up there. and
Yeah,
I learned that. Yeah.
Ben knows a lot about Toledo. Like the girl who's the fucking main star on Orville is from Toledo.
Yeah.
The Orville?
Adrian Palicki.
She was also on The Shield, and or what Ben said, she originally played Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Ben's
terrible.
like a Toledo historian. Like, so if you ask him if he knew shit about Toledo, chances are 99% that he does.
You don't smell as bad as most Ohioans.
It's Ohioan.
Ohioans.
It's okay. You're still learning.
Hawaiians.
It's all right.
you don't smell as bad as most Hawaiians. You dick. They
Yeah,
smell
why are you
good.
insulting Hawaiians?
Wow.
It was a call back to the Italian.
No, that Joe, that's you're sick. This is why Mercedes.
sick.
This is why Mercedes wants nothing to do with you. It only wants to fuck me and Ben.
Oh, we could do a spit roast. It's a DP spit roast.
Damn.
We could do a DP airtight, but I think Joe it's not his proclivity.
Yeah. Joe looks more like a camera operator to me.
Hi guys,
I'm a roadie.
I'm here for the pornography.
I
I'm
just
gonna be
put in the
holding
enemas.
Hey, you know what?
They call me a fluffer.
Here's Joe. I don't sound like a queer or nothing. You ever seen Orgasmo?
I love Orgasmo, yeah.
I don't sound like a queer or nothing, but I would really like to powder your balls for you, man.
Shout out to early fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone
Yeah.
before they got the money. They were savage. The more money they got, the more they sat back and were like, we're counting this money. We're in the Illuminati now.
It's a full-time job when you're them. So we're going to wrap up the show now. We're going to do the post show with me and Joe and Billy. Mercedes, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll have you back again
You were
soon.
great.
Thank you.
Thank
too.
you very much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.